What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome back to Monday Night Roski, the longest running episodic program live stream here on YouTube. You in here with the Bruce Wayne of this ish. It's the King of Kings, the King of Content, and the Speaker of Truth, yours truly, the Notorious one. AKA Mr. Coachellini, better known as the Prognosticator, Coach Jadamas. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy, but you can call me CGA, see God Allah. And I'll be the 12-time demonetized champion of YouTube. Today's program, a woman says 50-50 relationships are an absolute L, and they're nothing more than roommates with benefits. All right, we're going to discuss that video later on in the show. Also, on Crime and Law CGA, a man is ordered to pay X amount of dollars in child support by the next day, or his ass is going to jail. The judge tells him to bring his toothbrush. All right, we're going to talk about how cold and bitter the child support system can be on a man. We also have It's an Evil World We Live In, and we're going to examine the 50-50 relationship dynamic, featuring some fantastic videos of some wonderful partners and Duke shooters and Pooter intruders. But to contribute to today's show, $, the Notorious CGA on the Cash App, Venmo, Coach Greg Adams TV, PayPal is paypal.me/and/, Coach Greg Adams, and that is near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And you can super chat by clicking the link on the top of the live chat. New World Order. On the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. Do me a favor, hit the like button, and you know what time it is. It is Monday. We got some melanin for your viewing pleasures for the brothers that like them. Dark skin with the permanent tan. Shout out to our brother here. Derek says, why do they love Dwayne Wade dirty? Oh, sorry. Why do they do Dwayne Wade dirty with the statue? Why they do them that? Yeah, listen, I tell you, why they do them that? Is that what you said right there? Why they do Dwayne Wade that? My son sold me Dwayne Wade. I messed up your super chat. Shout out to you. Why they do them that? All right, let me see if I can see the statue of Dwayne Wade. Yeah, my son showed me the statue. It's not very good. Yeah, that's going to be. Why they doing that? All right, the nanny go. New world order. Statues aren't what they used to be. Remember in the time of the Romans actually made the statues idyllic. These statues look wrinkly. Like, can't you smooth out his jersey a little bit? What the hell going on? And is that his face? All right, yeah, man, I don't know, man. They did him dirty. I mean, that's right up there with Kobe's statue is a fat L. Allen Iverson's little miniature statue, fat L. Cristiano Ronaldo they don't use Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player, football player, fat L. There was another statue recently that they did. It was like, no bueno. All right, Dwayne Wade. Yeah, they got him dirty, man. But shout out to you. I'll read it again. Why they do Dwayne Wade dirty with that statue? Why they do him that? Why they do him that? All right, Dwayne Wade. All right, classic Duke shooter, Pooter intruder. All right, allegedly. As far as I know, I don't know. All right, the brother Jab Man says, if they have to go 50-50 in a relationship, what's the purpose of getting married, especially if they aren't having kids? That's a great question, because I'm actually going to look at this. We do have a video of a partnership. All right, the most idyllic relationship. Oh, Martin Luther King statue was jacked up. Yeah, man. These statues are not used to. These statues used to be. They used to give people props on the statues. Now they do you dirty on the statues. That's terrible. Shout out to Corey says. Shout out to the Yob Mob in the building. New world order. We gotta work, bitch. All right, we gotta work, bitch. Oh man, they did them dirty with that statue. Poor Dwayne Wade. All right, anyway. All right, we got some melanin on your viewing pleasure for your viewing coming up here shortly. Let me check on the PayPal to see if y'all ninjas snuck in one. Shout out to Mr. Travolta. Appreciate you for being here again and again. And he's talking about women sexualizing themselves by wearing skimpy outfits for attention, but complain when men give them the attention that they're looking for. Yeah, women, it's, you know, they're interesting characters, right? Interesting characters. You guys know that when women go out dressed scantily clad, they're very insecure. Most of them are supremely insecure about what they're wearing, which means in effect, it's funny, and women can tell you about this as well. All right, women can tell you this as well. Like, You know, the funny thing about the funny thing I like about when women complain about certain attention is like, you know, like when women go outside, the majority of women, except the mealy mouth muskrats in Kansas City, you know, the women with the plain toenail, they ain't got no toenail polish on their toes. Those women. But most women, they spend time, like they look in the mirror. Like they look in the mirror, they look how much they shirt tucked in, they see how much they titties is looking. They be looking in the mirror like this, looking at their ass in the mirror, see how they ass look. Then they walk outside like, y'all ain't supposed to look. All right. And you're like, oh, they're like, why are you looking at me? Like you literally got up and tried. You put your hair in a messy bun. You combed your hair. You fixed them out here. You pulled them out just right. You put your sunglasses on and your goofy hat. And then they're like, why are these guys looking at me? It's like they literally tried. All right. They literally tried and then went out there like completely paranoid. They're funny creatures, man. But when you figure it out, they're supremely insecure. Especially the more attractive they are, which is odd. You would think the attractive ones have got supreme confidence. The attractive ones are extremely insecure, right? Because, you know, beauty is what they got. If they don't got the beauty, they probably don't have much else to work with. So their beauty is a depreciating asset. So they're always concerned about, you know, insecurity. Do I look right? Do my breath stink? Do I got something in my teeth? Is my lipstick all right? So you gotta understand that. That's the one thing that we don't get about women, because men are scared of women. Let's just be honest. Men are scared of women, which is completely weird, because we're scared because we want to impress them. And we're, you know, when I say we, I mean y'all. Judgment, rejection. And so we put a lot of emphasis on their opinions. I wouldn't going forward in life. If I was you as a guy, a young man, I wouldn't give a damn about what a woman said. And I'm not saying just dismiss them, but what I'm saying is they fickle. Like what you're getting from them is not who they are. I mean, they're out there, they're a representation of themselves. So you're really scared of somebody that don't even know where the fuck they going tomorrow. Right? They don't have no clue. Misguided, undecided. And I know the ladies are sitting here steaming right now. They're all pissed at me. Don't be scared of them, bro. They don't even know. Like we always tell you this. There's a thing when you like if you ever encounter a dangerous animal, do you guys know more times or not they're scared of you? Right? You in the woods and they're, you know, but the animal has defense mechanisms, right? A bear will be like roar. A tiger will be like roar. You know, you see a dog and they're like start barking roar, 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 roar. They really don't know who you are. They're scared of you and their vision is not good. Dogs can't really see in color. They you just a shadow to them. You danger, you know, they don't know who you are till they sniff you. So, but they're scared of you. Now they do attack you and they got sharp teeth and shit like that. And they want to chase you off their territory. That doesn't mean they ain't scared. All right. Now women are the same way. You encounter a woman in the wild and we're like, oh God, what is she thinking? And what is she going to say about me? And if I say this, how is she going to take it? And we're all, all right. Yeah, they scared. They scared of rejection. They insecure. And a lot of them, especially BWs, they got a defense mechanism. You know, they get extra loud and, you know, that they do that. White women just be like this. When they get scared, they just freeze. You ever see white women? When white women get scared, they just be like, and then when they walk, they get all stiff. They be like, they try to walk it off. Is he looking at me? I think he's looking at me. They get all stiff and shit and be walking. They be trying to can't get their coordination right and shit. White folks be so uncoordinated and shit. You know what I mean? They be walking off all uncoordinated and stiff. They be walking out like, I think he's looking at me. I don't. Yep, they get the deer in the headlights look. They be like, they try not to look at you. They be looking straight and you be seeing them trying to use their peripheral vision. And they be like, white women. Hey, they do, man. That's their defense mechanism. Just freeze. Deer in the headlights and shit like, oh God, he's looking. Oh God, I hope the light turns. He's looking at me. All right. Anyway. All right. Anyway, enough of that shit. Let's get to this show. All right, let me see here. Oh, speaking of races of women, we got Melanin Monday in the building for the sisters. Let's get it going. Ah, yeah. Oh, hey. Yes, go. Hey, what we got on the screen here?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Oh, the humanity.
Woo, wait. Oh my goodness, I gotta see that again.
Oh, the humanity.
I mean, I need one built like this for the evening. If anybody got, any sisters out here built like this, let me know. Cause I'll be coming over to your crib tonight to warm you up. Look at them toddies. Holy mackerel.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, goodness. Oh my.
Oh, the humanity.
Wowzers, goodness gracious.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Oh man, let's get it. It's Melanin Monday. No tattoos, no baby hairs, no fat women. Hey, we got light-skinned mulattoes too. Yes, ooh, flatback. That's a flatback, even though she got a little bubble. That's a long-backed black woman right there. That's a black woman right there. Look at that long back. Give me this. Oh, yes. Hello. Yes, indeed. Hello.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Dirty old man in the building here. Dirty old man. Yes, indeed. Hey. Oh, man. I need to see who this sister is right here. We only got the tightly packed variety over here, Ninja. We only got the tightly packed variety. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Woo, wait. Yes. Oh, man. She got them tightly packed in. She got her back out, too. She don't got her feet out, but she, oh, my goodness. Okay. Dirty old man gang in the building. Grease them elbows up. Yeah, baby, you about to get put to work. Put to work. Hey, yes, indeed.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness.
Lord, have mercy.
Look at that, a little spinner. Oh, okay, sister. Oh, man, look.
Oh, the humanity.
Indeed, yeah. Oh, okay. Hey. Woo, wait. Hey, let's get them. Some of these sisters look like they can speak some Spanish too. Oh, okay. Look at these sisters right here. Yeah, where these girls at? All right, where these girls at? I take her right there. That one right. Yeah. Okay, that one too. And that one right there. That one especially. And that one with the glasses on. I'll take them all. Hey, let's go.
Lord, have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Hey, oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. Yeah. All right. Yes, indeed.
New world order.
All right. Did you see the girl doing the flip over there, right there? Yes, indeed. What is she doing? And where's she? Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, the humanity.
All right. I might need to check her ID. All right. Looking like somebody's wifey out here.
New world order.
All right, shout out to those sisters right there on Melanin Monday. Hey, don't ever say I never said anything positive about sisters. I know y'all be like, he hate black women. Him hate black women. Him mama black. All right, yes, my mama's black. My mama's blacker than Kamala Harris's mama. Okay, anyway, we'll leave Kamala out of this. All right, let's see here. We got a great show for you lined up. Let's jump right into it here. Let me check if there's any earlier contributors again to today's show. I appreciate y'all because I don't want to get too far behind. This is the evening show. It's a shorter version of the show, shorter variety. And I'm refreshing my screen. Shout out to our brother Currency says, I tried to end things with my slow Tuesday Latina. She told me that she would delete herself if I left her. Oh, no. Yeah, man. And the next thing she's going to do is this.
Look what she did to my car.
Now,
Look at this piece of my car. I can't stand this hoe. I can't
that's what you got next, my ninja. And you got this.
Now I got to cut you.
Yeah, she's about to. You picked the bad one. You must have hit that bottom currency. Oh, man. Well, with a Latina, you really don't have to hit that bottom. You just have to enter her. You know what I mean? And Latinas, she yours.
Now I got to cut
She's
you.
like, you're mine, Poppy. They really overprotective, Latinas. All right? They are territorial little animals. All right? Anyway, little animals. Yeah. Good luck. All right? They're territorial little animals. And if she Mexican, she got some vatos that will come visit you. All right, so you got a whole problem on your hands. See, you guys got to realize that when you're dealing with these other races of women, man, they come with their own problems. They come with their own problems. And they're Latina, they're territorial. All right, they like a little chihuahua. They be barking, get away from my man. You don't even have to do nothing. You like, baby, I haven't even had sex with you yet, but you're mine. You're mine. All right, then we get married. All right, you're like, married already? Maddie. All right, so you gotta have to be careful, man. She will split your tires, and she might stab you too. She might stab you. So
Now I got to cut you.
hide the knives. Hide the knives with the Latina. Careful, brothers. We want you guys to make some good decisions in your mate selection sometime. But their curly hair does smell good. All right, they are some spicy Latinas. Oh, she gonna get pregnant on you, yeah. She gonna get pregnant. So she gonna have your baby. Oh, you wanna break up with me? You wanna break up with me? Okay. Well, you're never gonna see your baby again. Wait a minute, what baby? Well, I'm pregnant. What the hell? Like and now she's gonna be pregnant on you. I think a Latina could get pregnant just by thinking about it. You know what I mean? She got some sperm saved up. Like, oh, you wanna do me bad? All right, guess what?
Now I got to cut you.
I'm going to release one of your sperms, and now I'm pregnant. All right. So be careful. All right. What do we got here? I think we got some more. No? Yep. Pregnant after the fact. She just saved some up in a jar. She got them in a jar right there in the freezer. She's like, oh, okay. I want to take my birth control today. And now I have your baby. You have your baby. All right. So you stuck with her. And you see a lot of brothers stuck with their Latina, especially on the West Coast. They be stuck with their Latina, and she be blowing up like the Goodyear blimp. Like, I'm like, man, this woman getting out of control. I see him over at the Raiders game, and I'll be like, bruh, this girl's gonna pop and blow. All right, bruh, you need to turn her in. All right, this is crazy, bruh. She blowing up like the Goodyear blimp. All right, this is crazy, man. And they don't got nowhere for it to go. You know what I mean? They be like 5'2" at best, 5'3". I mean, so there's not enough height to cover where the weight's going. So she just gonna spread out sideways. Right? She gonna spread out sideways. Forward too. You know what I mean? I forgot all my planes. The horizontal plane. The vertical plane is lacking, so it's going to be the horizontal and the transverse plane. She's going to grow out transverse and okay, this is crazy. All right, they're going to be mad at me.
Now I got to cut you.
Don't get mad at me, ladies. I mean, I like a good Latina. All right, and here's the thing. He said best age. Yeah, I mean, their expiration date come. But here's the thing. The worst thing about Latinas that I didn't mention, all right, that a lot of people have to watch out for, and tell me if I'm not lying. Tell me if I'm not lying on this one. If you ever dealt with a Latina. All right, this right here is one of the worst things. I always be like, why y'all do this? Latinas literally be biting your lip when they kissing you. Am I lying? Like, what is that shit about? All right. They extra with it too. You be macking them down, and they'll just bite the bottom lip off. Like, what the fuck? Like, bite. Not my lip bleeding. It's crazy. I don't know what it is about Latinas. Almost all of them, they want to bite your lip when you kissing them. Like, the fuck? Stop. You be smacking them in the face like, bitch. All right. So they like to get marks left on them. They really definitely like to get dominated too. They love to get dominated.
I like to get dominated.
Yeah, they do. They like to get dominated, but they do. They'd be like, leave a mark on me. It's like, oh my goodness. Very territorial creatures. But yeah, they will bite your lip. Like, bite it hard. Like, bitch. All right, anyway. Ladies, are there a Latina in here that want to speak on why y'all bite lip? Like, they'll bite it and pull it and yank and gnaw on it like a chihuahua and shit and spit it out. All right, anyway. All right, anyway, let's see here. Sisters, too, yeah, they marking their territory. You ain't gonna kiss and eat nobody else's punani.
Did you eat that cat?
All right, not with a bitten lip. You ain't gonna lick on another woman tonight. All right, so you're gonna get an infection. You're gonna get herpes in the inside of your mouth where she bit on you. All right, so be careful, man. Watch out for the Latinas. All right, anyway, let's get to the show. What part of the show is this? This is no part of the show. It's just an interesting topic. This is for the lonely man, the lonely men, you know, the lonely men epidemic out here. We have the top 10 states where men struggle most to find love. The top 10 states where men struggle most to find love. And here it is. They got it lit up on here on the map. The single index. I guess I should read what they're doing here. All right. It says right here, map shows where men are least likely to find love. Okay, wow. That's some doom and gloom shit. This is October 25th. There's a new study by Ben's Natural Health shows the U.S. states where men are more likely to remain single, highlighting a variety of social and demographic factors that make dating a challenge for men in certain regions. This is what they're saying here. The analysis, which covers all 50 states, ranks the top 10 states where men face the greatest difficulty in finding a romantic partner. The study used 4 key factors: the ratio of single men to single women, the number of clubs, bars per 100,000 people, and the number of Tinder users per capita, and the percentage of male Tinder users. Each factor was given equal weight in determining the overall singleness index, with higher scores indicating a greater likelihood that a man in the state would remain single. The study also analyzed divorce rates, but they were not included in the final ranking. According to the study, these are the top 10 states. I guess the red is the more severe. Tennessee is number 1. Tennessee, according to the study, Tennessee is the state where men are most likely to stay single, including Memphis. Okay. So Memphis has got to be up there as well. And the state single male to female ratio stands at 85.6%. And 66% of Tinder users in Tennessee are male. Wow. 66% of Tinder users in Tennessee are male. All right, that's interesting. But men typically overrun dating apps anyway. There's more men than women. That's why we talk about the Jew code. There's more women than men. All right, Wyoming slides in at number 2. Tinder users in Wyoming, 66% are male as well. Not enough bars and nightclub, and Wyoming has a higher rate of single men to women in Wyoming. All right, there it is right there. Not a surprise. Texas. Let's see here. Tinder, 70% of Tinder users in Texas are men. Wow. 70%.
Oh, the humanity.
Okay, so as you can see here, and this is pretty par for the course, a lot of you guys don't realize your frustration with dating apps is simply because there's more women than there are men. And the selection of women that are on there, the algorithm plays a part in this. If you're really starving, you're going to get a lot of fat single mothers, right? Or low lives. All right, a lot of female low lives on dating apps at this point. Dating apps are dead. They've been dead for a long time. But if 70% of the Texas Tinder are men, that's all bad. That's all bad, man. All right, we got Tinder, Texas. Colorado jumps in at number 4. 67% of Tinder users are male. That's really sad. That's really sad as a motherfucker. That's sad. Right. So Colorado and Wyoming are jacked up. I mean, they're neighboring states. Colorado, Wyoming, right there. That whole region is all jacked up. And I guess the JUCO probably out of control. I'm surprised Alaska isn't on this list, to be honest with you. Let me see if they are. And then the fifth one is North Dakota. 65% of Tinder users are male. They have the highest ratio of single men to women. The highest ratio. But I guess let's get the top 10 for you, brothers. All right, so we have, interesting. We have 10 Washington, 9 Hawaii, 8 California. Yeah, I can understand that. 7 Wisconsin, 6 South Carolina, then North Dakota, Colorado, Texas, Wyoming, and Tennessee. All right, so these are your worst places according to the data that they presented to you, just so you can see it there. California right there. California is bad. I wish they went into a little more detail about Cali. Yeah. Interesting analysis there. Interesting analysis. All right, I'm surprised some of these other states aren't on there. So now you see what's up. All right, now you see what's up. Let's get into this part right here. It's an evil world we live in. All right.
It's an evil world we live in.
All right, it's an evil world we live in. Let's start with this one right here. We have, I guess, Canada, our home and native land. They have a transgender police unit here. Let's see if we can play it.
A transgender cop car. Look at that. Are you guys cops or you just identify as cops?
Oh, no. All right, so Canada, man, if you ever been to Canada, you know, man, Canada ain't ish. You know what I mean? The I always say LBG, but it's LGB. All right, never knew that. I'm probably never going to get that right. LGBTQ plus police car in Canada. All right. New world. All right, there it is. Toronto. Oh, Toronto. All right, everybody's like, Coach, go to the 6. All right, no, thank you. All right, what would I do there but for a weekend? There's nothing to do in Toronto. I mean, they got some fine women in Toronto. Don't get me wrong. Lots of diversity. Large gay black man wearing blonde wig in civilian clothes. Oh, no.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, wow, the transgender police. All right, and then he got him, man. Yo, play the video. All right, they ain't gonna play it. New world order. He said, are you cops or you just identify as cops? Oh, no. All right, it's an evil world we live in. We got this. I don't know if this is an old video, but this is definitely a video that people need to say that is completely relevant today. This is a church. Let's go to church. This is a church, a black church led by a strong black man. He says Jesus is the King of Kings. All right, shout out to him and Jesus Cristo. All right, but this man is reading off quotes from Margaret Sanger, the classic eugenicist that wrote the book, The Negro Problem and How to Exterminate the Negro Through Planned Parenthood. If you guys don't know this, Hillary Clinton called her a person that she admires. This guy's going to go through this. Know your history. I've been trying to warn you guys since the 2016 election that this was something that Hillary has done, why I would never vote for her. But you pro-blacks will continue to vote Democrat. Let's see what this church reverend has to say here. Let's go to church.
Terminate the Negro population. Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood. Hillary Clinton did say, I admire Margaret Sanger. Enormously, not a little bit, enormously. That's right. No politician would get my vote nor my support if they would have said, I admire Margaret Sanger. The woman who said, our goal is the extermination of the Negro race. What kind of Negro would vote for a woman who would say such a thing?
By the way, Kamala Harris, this is no shilling for Trump. Kamala Harris is literally running on the campaign to get you Negroes to delete your whole family out here. Listen, and I'm not even a pro-black, but I know that's wrong. She's literally campaigning for the rights of women, but not the parental rights of men. All right, so this is what it is. It's the reality of it, but you guys will still do what you guys got to do. And if you continue to do it, please do not tell me anything about pro-blackness at all. They got a whole fake black women out there running there. All right, so there it is right there. He's like, All right, do y'all care about the Negro population if you're a black? Are you a black? I don't care. All right, I mean, I'm not, I don't have a plan, you know, so it's like, all right, I don't know what they would, you know, anyway, I don't like to see people exterminated, that's for sure. Genocide is never a good thing. Although it's happening, I don't know what to tell you. All right, anyway, it's happening. It's crazy that it's happening right in front of our face, but it's a conspiracy.
I'm telling y'all
All right, it's the evil world we live in here. A female finesser. All right, not my girl. Not all women, coach. This guy says he caught a female finessing a guy here. Let's go ahead and play the video.
Telling y'all right now, it's an evil world we live in, bruh. If you got any stories just like this one, man.
Hold up, bro. All right, I didn't come up with the phrase "it's the evil world we live in," but all right. Anyway, that sounds familiar here. But
It's an evil world we live in.
We'll give Future the credit here, but that's odd, you know.
It's an evil world we live in.
Straight jacket.
Okay, all right, brother. Let's hear what you got to say.
I'm telling y'all right now, it's an evil world we live in, bruh. If you got any stories just like this one, man, hit the link in my bio. The email is there, and I'll be willing to put it out there for you. Let's go. Because sending money to your girl to only find out that she went to go have dinner with another man, oh, man, that's an automatic crash out. Baby, what's wrong, babe? Can I please borrow $900 to help towards my bills coming up? It's so hard doing everything as a single parent, and Corey's sorry as fuck when it comes to his child. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you know I got you. And shaking my head. Apple Pay or Cash App? Apple Pay is fine. Thank you. You're really the best, baby. Sent her $1,000. Thank you so much. You don't understand how that made me feel, Cavante, for real. You're welcome. And you know I got you, baby. What you doing? Headed to my granny house with Mariah. She said she cooked. Well, bring me back a plate. Are you coming? You coming this way tonight? Of course I am, baby. And okay, I will. Bet. Drive safe. Let me know when you make it.
All right, so there you go. Here a woman asked for money. Man, she sent them 2 nickels. He sent her 2 nickels right there, man. Wow. He really likes her. Sent it to her. Apple Pay, 2 nickels. All right, that's crazy, man. I mean, is ninjas really doing shit like this? Oh, okay.
Y'all, why did...
And what was the guy's name? Cavante? Oh. Cavante. Okay. Cavante. Anybody named Cavante watching me? Okay, good.
Straight jacket.
Cavante. We need to stop this shit. Nobody should be naming their kids this shit. Cavante. I mean, give your kids a chance at life. Give your kids a chance at life. Because this is not a good chance here. You're not going to get a job like this. All right. Your kid's not going to get a job. All right. He's going to have to find an American name like the Asians do. All right. So, you put that across your resume, it's not going to be good. I mean, the only chance he got is to be a defensive back, you know, going to college. Potentially, maybe he could be a thug. You know what I mean? Like, Cavante. Like, guys, you know, this is what happened when people have babies and live in their own muddled little world here. There's a big world out there. Cavante is not it. You can't put that shit on the resume. All right, stop naming your kids non-resume names. All right, give them that's a middle name. You can put that as the middle name, Cavante. That's not a good first name. All right, people. All right, anyway. He definitely playing football at Florida State, or he going to jail. I mean, there's not much they're going to do in between all that, but that, yeah. Or he's going to be a rapper. All right, but he's going to need an American name. Calling me a sellout right now, but I'm trying to help. All right, anyway, let's see what Cavante has done to himself here. All right, here we go.
This girl then proceeded to post on Instagram on her close friend stories, thinking that he wasn't going to see this shit. Oh,
Oh, no.
So you really out to eat with your baby daddy? That's crazy as fuck. Then the fact that you put it in your close friends thinking I wasn't going to see it. So you ain't really need the money, did it? I just paid for y'all's dinner.
Oh, no, man.
It's an evil world we live in.
Okay. All right. So, man, this goes to what I tell you, man. Never trust a woman. Never trust the money. Never trust a woman. Never. Guys, never. All right. And so for the women around here, you can trust me? No. All right. Just go with, you cannot trust them. Just know that, dude, women don't, I'm going to tell you, man, women will do this and not care. It's kind of crazy. And even if a woman is very nice, all right, she's nice. She doesn't seem like that. Dude, there are women that are finessing the government for money and be holding surf and turfs at their house for a house full of niggas and trains. There are women and nice women that will finesse you and ask for money and go spend it on another man. I mean, they do, bruh. They do it to you. And because, you know, to them, the money is inconsequential. They just put the money in their hand. And by the way, dude, a lot of women do this. Let me just tell you. Wives or baby mamas do this. They will put you on child support and have a whole nother grown, able-bodied man living in that house. And he ain't paying no rent or bills. And she takes your child support money and pays for this nigga to eat. I'm telling you. It is mind-boggling, guys. I'm telling you, man, dude, because people think, oh, these just the strags. No. That's how they look at how they see this as fair game. Just like how we see using them for sex is fair. Like, hey, you gave it to me for free. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't come now. They see doing this as fair game. They don't give a rat's ass. They just need to get it done. And they want to hold on to this Pookie. They want to hold on to Glocktavia. So, yes, dude, as much as you guys might not realize, this is more common than you believe. Government, women getting welfare doing this, women getting child support and alimony doing this, and women finessing ninjas doing this. This cannot be disputed.
It's an evil world.
It ain't just
we
the
live in.
strags. It ain't just the bad women. Guys, there are women across the goddamn globe doing this. I'm sorry, in America. All across the world, all across the United States that are doing a version of this. Yes. I know the women are like, no. Yep, child support. There'll be a whole grown-ass man, and he barely got half a job, working minimum wage, and they'll take your child support and feed that guy. Facts. All right, so let me tell you, man, this ain't uncommon at all, and they don't feel bad for it. Let me tell you something. They do not feel bad. If you ever think they'll feel bad for doing this, they won't. Trust me, they won't. And then when you get caught, when you catch them, they won't feel bad. They'll be like, whatever. 100%. So be careful, man. Yep. He says right here, they'll give him weed, McDonald's. He'll be sitting up all day playing Madden off your child support money. And he'll be working 3-4 days a week, maybe at the Jiffy Lube or at Trader Joe's or bagging groceries. They don't give a fuck. All right. If you ever think they don't care about it, they don't care, bruh. All right, anyway, it's an evil world we live in here. We got more here. Oh, we got a Latina or a mulatto here. Let's play this video. She cooked for him after, it says we had an argument and this happened. She cooked for me after we argued. And it says right here, and this happened.
Thank you, babe. Whatever. Babe, come here. What? I just want to tell you that I apologize for the way I was acting earlier, being very rude and disrespectful.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll never treat you that way again.
Oh, look at that.
Love me? Yes, I really love you. You don't ever have to question that. We had a petty little.
Oh, he getting that neck too. She likes to get dominated. Look at that. He getting that neck. You see that?
I like to get dominated.
All right.
No argument. It didn't mean nothing for real. Thank you for this food.
Don't eat that.
Oh.
Why are you saying don't eat it? Give me my food.
Just don't eat it.
Can I have the water?
Are you sure you love me?
Yes, I love you. What?
You really love me?
Yes, that was just a petty little fight. Babe, give me the food back.
Oh no. Oh, hey, look.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh no, look at that. Will you look at that there, gentlemen? What do we tell you? You can't trust her, man.
Now I got to cut you.
Oh no. Wow. You man. she almost got that ninja, man. Oh.
Gotcha, bitch.
Do not eat the spaghetti in the red sauce. That is rule number 101 of the Coach Greg Adams channel. Do not eat her spaghetti in the red sauce. Oh, no. She was about to get him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Wow. Oh, man. That little mulatto Latina was about to poison. And look at it. He don't even know. He's just dumb. You know what I mean? I'm putting y'all up on so much game. She brought it to him. Look at this. Let's see here.
I can't let you eat this.
What do you mean you can't let me eat that?
Oh,
babe.
Yep. She put, hey, old Creole bitch. She a witch. She a witch. Here she come. Look. Look at that. Straight about to get them, man. Oh, man. Brothers, this is bad out here.
Gotcha, bitch.
Took the water, too, because she puts a little something in there. She put a little something in that water, too. Look at her coming in here. Man, Coach, I get it for free. My girl cooked for me. My girl cooked for me, Coach. You just need somebody that can cook for you. I don't want them to cook for me. Nope. Test it out. Damn, she about to get him. Look at her. Look at that doom and gloom right there, brothers. Hey, and y'all say I'm the one out here making this up. Y'all say I'm the one out here making this up, man. This is an evil world out here, bruh.
It's an evil world we live in.
Oh, man. Look at that. She was about to poison the ninja. Look. Man, she cooked for me. She bring it right to my table. Okay. All she got to do. Oh, no. Man, this is cold-blooded out here. These girls is evil, man. They evil with it, bruh.
It's an evil world we live in.
Thank you.
Oh, she look at him. Look at her. She looking at him. She about to send his ass to the Undertaker or he gonna eat period blood. He don't even know. Oh, man.
Babe. Babe, come here.
Look.
I just want to tell you that I apologize for the way I was acting earlier. Being very rude and disrespectful.
All right, there she about to cry. And she been plotting and thoughting and plotting on you. Thoughting and plotting. And look, she and her, you ain't getting no punani pajamas right there. You know what I mean? If she ain't got her booty or her feet out or no skin showing, you getting no booty tonight.
Hurt my feelings.
You hurt my feeling. You hurt my feelings, Merp.
I'm sorry. I will never treat you that way again.
Oh, no.
You love me?
Yes, I really love you. You don't ever have to question that.
Oh, he getting that neck. All right, she definitely looked like she could get folded up like a love letter from the second grade.
I like to get dominated.
Yeah, I will fold that shit up real good. All right, tight and like a love letter from the second grade. She like that. Look, you ninjas trying to be nice and sweet. She like to get dominated.
I like to get dominated.
Yep.
I like to.
Choked, whooped, spanked, told what to do. I need a man to take charge and let me just, be goofy.
I told you they like CGA to get that neck. All right. She said, can I ass hug? Can I ass hug? Look at her. He getting that neck. All right. Pookie getting that neck. Look at her. Merp. She want it.
I like to get dominated.
She percolating right now. She percolating, just leaking right now. All right, but first she can't kill a man.
We had a petty little argument. It didn't mean nothing for real. Thank you for this food.
Don't eat that.
Oh,
why
no.
are you saying don't eat it? Give me my food.
Just don't eat it.
Oh, man, I can't tell this a mulatto or a Latina.
Have the water?
Are you sure? You love me?
I can't tell. It might be a white girl, too. I can't tell what the hell this is. She racially ambiguous.
Yes, I love you. What?
You really love me?
Yes, that was just a petty little fight. Babe, give me the food back.
Hold on. I can't let you eat this.
Oh, man. Y'all gonna call CGA a liar, man. Hey, man, give me a flower here or give me, hey, press a 1. I tried to warn y'all. Of this, and y'all think I'm crazy. Y'all like, Coach, man, this ain't like that. Y'all tripping. All right, you tripping, man. You just bitter and jaded. All right, but there it is. It just keeps playing itself out. All right, anyway, she's definitely a racially ambiguous woman for sure. All right, that's an evil world we live in right there.
It's an evil world we live in.
Oh, no. All right, I can't tell what the hell that was. Racially ambiguous, we call it. All right, let me catch up on some super chats and we'll get into crime and law CGA. Shout out to our brothers on the Yob Mob right quick. We back in here. We got a great show for you lined up. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Who is this? Shout out to Rockman Ingram in the building. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. H Everyday Coach Greg Cavante Adams is absolutely right. The message is valid. The delivery might hurt a bit, but did it improve your life immediately? Facts. Facts. Stop naming your people that. Nobody's ever going to accept you as Cavante or whatever the hell she named, but Keandre. All right, so stop naming your kids that. Shout out to H Everyday says, yes, avoid the voodoo and the gris when dealing with the red bone, high yellow Erica Badu ass. And he says right there, in them sprinkle beaches. Yes, they be witches. New world They're order. Witches. They literally admit to being witches. So you guys got to watch out for those women. I know y'all might like red bones and light-skinned Creole chicas and all of that. Just know they will get your ass. They'll put a root. They put a root. Everything you do, everything you say. All right, they put a root. Oh, look at that. I got a party. Having a party. They put a root. And as Red Fox said, they'll bury your drawers in the backyard and you will never find them. They'll bury your drawers in the backyard. And they'll put period blood around the perimeter of the house. There's a lot of things that they'll do. They'll tinkle in your food and put their tampon blood. Yeah, they'll do. All right. So watch out. Right? It's crazy. And the color purple, they was like, put a root. Be careful. Gentlemen, we just trying to protect you out here. There's nothing out here that you guys need to worry about. We just trying to protect you and look out for some things. Just stay safe out here. Otherwise, you sucker for love ninjas will get got by these women. Now, a lot of y'all ninjas will get got so easily. Y'all so easy to get got is ridiculous. It's so easy to get got. Well, as long as it's free or the woman buys it for you, you're like, oh, I'll take that. The cheapest way you can get into a relationship, you'll take it. Ninjas are moving to women's houses, and it's like y'all violate every man principle that we've ever existed. No, man, you don't move into a woman's house that got her mortgage and her name on the lease. No. We need to be men. That's not a manly thing to do. Well, she paid for me and she buys me stuff, coach. All right, add it up. I guarantee you it won't add up to $3,000. All right, worth the shit. I got $3,000 worth of clothes I bought this weekend, my ninja, for myself. All right, for myself. All right, all this shit that she bought for you don't add up to $3,000 over 3 years. All right, come on, man. Let's step our game up. This shit is getting sad, these men out here. Today's men are sad. Absolutely sad. Just atrocious. All right, but yes, anyway. Yep. Somebody says right here, she'll put your toothbrush in the toilet bowl. You don't think women do this, bruh? She'll take your toothbrush and brush out the goddamn toilet and put it back where you... All right, anyway. Stop living up under women, man. We need to get men back. Because I remember I put a video out and it went on World Star. And people were like, times are different now. No, they ain't. Times are different, but men and women are the same. I will never live up under a woman. Ever, ever, ever. I mean, unless I absolutely had to. Right? All right. Unless I absolutely had to. They do some wild shit. All right. And look, there's women out here like, not me. All right. I would love to interview some women up here. Pull you up here. Because if they get in their feelings, it's a wrap. All right. Anyway. They do some wild stuff. So be careful when you're dealing with them. That's all I'm going to tell you. Crime and Law CGA. Let's get into it. Crime and Law CGA, a child support case. Be careful with the child support court. Oh, by the way, fuck child support. Did I say fuck child support today? I wake up in the morning saying fuck child support. I wake up in the morning like this. Man, fuck child support. I hate child support. Anyway, and everybody that work for them and they mama. All right, anyway, let's get to it here. We got another child support victim here. Where's the people that want Kamala Harris to reform the child support laws? I mean, while you're at it, while she begging for your vote, why don't you get her to change the child support laws? Ninjas. It says, bring your first paycheck to court to avoid jail immediately. All right, what do we got down here? Rebecca Hicks looks like she works for the state. Welfare job. All right, anyway. Government job, welfare job. All right, where else would these women be doing? Like, what else are they qualified to do? Not much. I mean, like, I know a guy that worked for child support. Like, what else could you do? Like, if you lost that child support job, what other job you going to do? All right, anyway, let me stop. We got this brother right here, Sniggle, Mr. Sniggle. All right, there he is right there. Look, he's got gray beard, gray pepper, salt and pepper beard. He's got salt and pepper hair out there on the edges, right there on the front. And so, you know, he's in his 40s. He's in his 40s and he's still dealing with child support. All right, you know, it's an evil game. And this judge again. So this judge, Mr. Monroe, or the Monroe 38th Circuit Court, and we have his name right there. There's the judge. This judge don't give a damn. Let's see what happens to how they play your ass like a fool here at the child support court. This should be required viewing for men in school. Let's play the video.
H&N Logistics.
This is my second week right now. I got my first check was on Monday.
Of this week?
Yes, sir.
Hey, don't spend that $700. You need to bring that to court with you this week.
Woo wee. Oh no.
In the matter of a.
All right, so man, okay, so it sounds like he's gonna. Okay, let me see here. Here's the issue. He owes $5,319.09 in arrears on a monthly child support obligation of $522. He has failed to comply with previous court orders to apply for jobs and provide proof of employment. Here's the hearing. The friend of the court. Yeah. The friends of the court provided evidence of Mr. Grin, and we'll call him Mr. G's, failure to pay and his inconsistent statement regarding employment. He claims to be a 1099 employee working for H&M Logistics, earning approximately $700 a week, but this information is unverified and no income withholding is in place. Yeah, so he doesn't have a W-2. Yeah, that's the benefit. He's not a W-2 employee, but he claimed to have a paycheck. You know, he reported an income. And it says right here, his last paycheck was in April. The charges, Mr. G is charged with a civil contempt of court for failing to pay child support. He faces up to 45 days in jail. All right, the legal representation, the court appointed Mr. G an attorney due to the risk of incarceration. Normally they don't do that, so I'm surprised they did that. But of course, every municipality is different. So they did appoint an attorney for him, but that's like a public defender. Now, if you ever, let me just put you up on a couple pieces of game. Okay, a couple pieces of game. If you're experiencing what they call a contempt of court, if you go there, just know this is a pat down of your pockets. They basically going to turn your pockets inside out. Whatever you owe in arrears, they're not going to charge you the full debt, right? That would be illegal. All right, so that would be a debtor's prison, but then they'll ask you what you got, how much you got. Okay, and sometimes if it is egregious contempt, they might throw you in jail and take some money. So they might throw you in jail. And so when they throw you in jail, your child support still continues to increase, and they're going to take however much money you can give them. Or they might say, we'll throw you in jail until you come up with half or whatever it is. But they'll make a deal with you. They'll make a deal. Yes, it's extortion. So they'll make a deal with you. It's not like they go in there and they don't be like, all right, you didn't pay, go to jail. Now, there's a couple other things you can do depending on how much you owe and where your financial situation is. You can file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy and get the whole hearing dismissed. That doesn't alleviate the debt. You're still going to owe the debt. But basically, you package the debt in a up to 60-month package, and then child support can never collect on that debt, but you must make your payments to your bankruptcy trustee, or else they're going to dismiss your case, and then child support then can come back after you for those arrears. But there's a way to play this system, and There's legalese, and a lot of people will say, I don't want to file bankruptcy. Ninja, if you on arrears on child support, your credit fucked up already. All right, so Ninja's be like, but I don't want to file bankruptcy. It's going to mess up my credit. I'm like, dude, you're on arrears on child support. They are dinging the fuck out of your credit. So I don't know what you are protecting your credit from. Unless you're going to pay off those arrears, it don't matter. They've already dinged your credit for however long you haven't been paying, which is going to be well over 180 days. If it's at $5,200 and it was a $500 payment, you're 10 months behind. You got a whole bunch of 180 pluses on your credit. All right, so it's absolutely insane what people will be like, but I don't want to file. Your credit fucked up already. I'm pretty sure your credit score is in the 500s right now, just on them reporting your failure to pay child support. Okay, so there's a way to play the game, but if you go to a contempt hearing, even with representation, it is highly likely they could throw you in jail. All right. And so you don't want to be in jail for a failure. You don't want to be a fit, right? All right. You don't want to be thrown in jail for something like this because it might be difficult for you to get out if they say you got to pay $2,000. All right. So let's get to it here. I'm trying to put y'all up on game.
The matter of Elena Nalibai versus Joshua Grissom. The matter of Elena Nalibai versus Joshua.
One more thing about these contempt hearings. Sometimes they do allow the baby mama or the petitioner or the person who is the recipient named as the custodial parent. They do allow them to come to the contempt hearing, which is embarrassing. All right. So your baby mama going to be there all smiles like, nigga, I got you, right? Type shit. All right, but it is a humiliation ritual. Gotcha, bitch. And she'll be smiling and grinning ear to ear. Oh, and burying your ass. And he didn't do this, he didn't do that. He get paid under the table. They will violate every court procedure in history for her to bury your ass before they arrest you. So be careful about going into these contempt hearings. I would just avoid it, meaning that I would file the bankruptcy. I ain't letting y'all go out here and perform this humiliation ritual on me. Now, if you don't go to contempt hearing and you don't file a bankruptcy, guess what? You got a warrant. And you got big problems. All right. Now you got big problems. So you never want to avoid a contempt hearing because if you avoid it, they will put a warrant on you. And if you get picked up, you might get shot in the back over this shit. All right. And go to jail. So we know a guy that lost his life. We know a guy that lost his life for this issue. All right. Which was the brother last name is Scott in South Carolina. He had a contempt hearing. He had a warrant out for failure to appear, and he had back child support arrears, and his ass got skitty pop by the police in South Carolina. This was years ago. Also, a brother got shot in Sacramento, and he was running from the police. He ended up getting shot. One of the reasons he was running was because he had a contempt hearing, and he did not appear, so he had failure to pay child support warrant, and he got shot. Both of these guys died. All right, so this is not what you want to do. This is not the business you want to be in. Walter Scott was the brother there in South Carolina. All right. So he ended up running from the police because he had this child support issue and the police just smoked his ass. So be careful, man. It can escalate your life. It can escalate things really bad. These child support issues to where, Ninja, you can get shot to death over this. All right. Meaning that like you feel like you don't have no way out and you run. All right. I'm just giving y'all game here. Just listen up.
Grissom?
Mr. Grissom, when you're brought before this court, obviously that means that you are significantly delinquent with respect to your child support obligation. The front of the court's asking the court to move you closer to spend some time in jail. Ms. Six, can you provide the court with some information regarding Mr. Grissom and his case, please?
Certainly, Your Honor. In this matter, this case has a current monthly support obligation of $522 per month. The current arrears balance is $5,319.09. He was last on my show cause docket on June 18th of 2024, which it was adjourned to today. He was to apply to 10 jobs per week and provide proof to the friend of the court or start paying his support. At his hearing this morning, he met with Ms. Brower. He indicated that he's been working for approximately 2 weeks. He made about $600. He hasn't paid anything towards his child support obligation. He didn't contact his friend of the court caseworker. He also claims that he's a 1099 employee, but support is coming out of his paycheck, which is not possible as we don't have his employer in our system. We've not sent any sort of income withholding notice. So at this time, the friend of the court is requesting a finding of contempt.
Damn, that's how they do your ass too. That's how they do your ass on procedure. We did this, and they be snitching and tattletelling on your ass. I mean, this is again, I don't know if you guys know, during Reconstruction, they came up with a variety of ways to keep slavery going. One of them is a debtor's debt, through debt. The other is through the prison industrial complex. The other is through child support. So if you guys want to research your history, this is just an extension of slavery. Do not get it twisted. Now, other people get, this affects all men regardless of race. But this is one of the ways that they crafted to be able to keep black men into some sort of slave work, some sort of low wage to get you in the system, some in even criminal system and laws. So this is now affecting all men, but this is one of the ways to do it. Just so you know, man, that system is there. And guess what? It be your black women, your sisters that be out there wanting you to vote for Obama and Kamala. The minute, but y'all Negroes don't even come to the table with nothing. No, y'all need to reform child support. Fuck y'all bitches. I ain't voting for Kamala at all. Y'all never do it. Y'all never do it. Y'all just be like, we ain't voting. Okay, get something for your vote. They need to get rid of the system. The system is very much a enslavement system. And as you can see, they take your ass up there and tar and feather your ass. All right? And there's nothing you can do about it. So let's continue here.
What was the last pay?
April of this year, Your Honor.
All right.
By the way, stop skeeting in these skeezers. All right. So let's just address that. Stop skeeting in these skeezers.
Mr. Grissom, do you understand you're being charged with civil contempt of court for failure to pay child support? Upon conviction, you could be ordered to serve up to 45 days in jail. Because of the possibility of jail, you have the right to an attorney. If you're unable to afford an attorney, court will appoint an attorney to represent you at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking for a court-appointed attorney? I'm going to grant one to you, Mr. Grissom, because there's a really good chance you're going to go to jail.
Oh, yes.
So why don't you give me a cell number the attorney can reach you at?
75.
With whom are you currently employed?
I'm employed. I'm employed through this company called H&N.
And what do you do for H&N Logistics?
I just pick up loads and drop them off.
So you drive a truck?
Yes, I drive a box truck for them.
How long have you worked for H&N Logistics?
This is my second week right now. Going on my second week yet.
All right, so let me stop it right here, guys. One thing about this particular system that it does to further humiliate you is that they follow you and track you. You can get no freedom. So they always want to know where you work, what you doing, how much you make. All right, you always got to document shit, and they will do modification hearings and tell you to turn in your tax returns. And it's very humiliating. They also will I can't remember the word, but they will send a lot of mail to your address. Lots of mail. I mean, in a 30-day period, they'll send you 4 envelopes. All right. And you're like, what the fuck is it? I can't think of the word that I was going to say, but they will bombard you. Bombard. That's the word. They will bombard you with mail, like just stringing you along, warnings and invoices and payments, like just constantly, just always this modification, big ass envelopes, bombard you with mail, which is somewhat somewhat terroristic. You'll feel terroristic. It'll feel like, what the fuck is y'all really just on? Sometimes if you get a job, they'll notify you that you got a job, right? We know you work for X, Y, and Z, and we're going to start, garnishing your wages, or they'll garnish your wages. So if you get a job and it's W-2, they'll notify you that they know you got the job, and then they'll send human resources to meet with you about 3 weeks in, right before you're going to get your first paycheck. Here come the human resource lady, and she'll come down to your desk, and they'll knock on the desk and say, yeah, we need to talk. And you're expecting some big-ass wages, your first paycheck, and then they will garnish 10, 20% of that bitch right there. All right, right there, and they'll be like, sorry, there's nothing we can do. All right, we got to follow the order. The order's been set, and we're garnishing your check. All right, but so they track you like you're basically a criminal of the court. All right, and I don't like that, because most of the time these men aren't criminals. All right, these men are fathers and former husbands, but the system gets weaponized, and they treat you all the same. You're a piece of shit criminal who is avoiding paying their responsibility, and you're a deadbeat. I don't care if you were a good, faithful father. I don't care if you got 50-50 custody. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about none of it. All right. So be careful with this system. They don't care if you a good dad and you meant well in your marriage and you just got divorced. They don't give a shit. So be careful with this system. And once you get in this system, it's almost impossible to get off of it. It's almost impossible. Like you got to fight them tooth and nail, and it is almost very much impossible. So this is kind of like, it's kind of like when they get their grips on you, it's a wrap. Unless you pay. All right. Unless you pay the ransom, unless you pay unless you pay what they're asking you for. I mean, if you pay it, it's fine. But most of the time, men can't pay it. All right, let's continue.
Is it full-time or part-time?
Full-time.
Okay, what's your average take-home per week?
About 700 a week.
About extortion, yes, thank you.
How many paid have you, when were you last paid?
I got my first check was on Monday.
Of this week?
Yes, sir.
He lying his ass off. Whatever he talking about, he lying. So be careful when you're dealing with this, guys. A lot of men that are divorced and all they did was get a divorce, they get put on this system. So it doesn't matter. Like a lot of guys that are on here, some are baby daddies, some are husbands, and they just part of the system. So he's lying about his income. All right. Nobody goes into child support court and tell the truth about their income. So he's lying and he's trying to keep the income low. I don't know what he's trying to do here. But most guys that go to child support and report their income, if it's not W-2, they lying their ass off. All right. So let's see what he's saying here.
Hey, don't spend that $700. You need to bring that to court with you this week. All right. So the court's going to appoint an attorney to represent you on this matter, Mr. Grissom.
Somebody said, why do you think he's lying? Motherfucker, I wouldn't tell. Listen, why you think he's lying? You're going to go in there and tell the child support what you're accurately making on 1099? Fuck. You crazy. You crazy as hell to go up in there on something that they cannot find. It's a 1099. The only thing you're going to get is a tax return. You're going to report your own income as the accurate income? What? All right, it's 1099. They don't know how much you make. They have no clue. All right, but blah, I ain't going to go in there and be like, I make $198,000. Please. All right, anyway. And you guys don't know about it. You have no way to authenticate this here. All right, I'm going to put it up there, way up there. This is my accurate income. All right, nobody ever going to do that. So listen. Right. Let's get in here and see what this ninja just got again. Sorry, I just had to.
When were you last paid?
I got my first check was on Monday.
He's stuttering.
Of this week?
Yes, sir.
Hey, don't spend that $700. You need to bring that to court with you this week.
Oh, no.
All right. So the court's going to appoint an attorney to represent you on this matter, Mr. Grissom. The attorney will contact you with your cell number. The court's going to order you personally appear. I want you to get together $1,000 cash to avoid some immediate jail, Mr. Grisham. Do you do that by tomorrow, or do you need a couple days later on in the week?
I need. Can I give it to you? Can I give it to you Monday?
All right. The court's going to order you appear then. Is that a day agree with you, Ms. Hicks, on next Monday, the 29th of July?
Yes, that works, Your Honor.
All right. Right, Mr. Grissom, you are to personally appear in this court on Monday, July 29th, 11:15 a.m.
Okay.
And the court would suggest bring $1,000 cash to pay toward your arrearages, pay that in front of the court, and then come up here to the court. If so, the court's inclined to adjourn the matter. I'm sorry, the court would not impose immediate jail. If you can't come $1,000, then bring your toothbrush.
I was wondering.
Oh, the humanity.
He said, if you can't afford the $1,000, bring your toothbrush. That's how they treat you, bro. That's how let me tell you, man. That's how they treat you. Okay, if I don't have 1,000, I'm gonna just go to jail, and that's how dudes be spending. They be spending days and weeks in jail over child support issues like that. And the judge was stuttering and stammering. A lot of these people ain't too bright. All right, they don't give a fuck about you either. Does this look like they care about your story? And they certainly don't care about your sob story. You bring $1,000 or you go into jail. And when you go to jail, it's way more expensive. You got to get bounded out and pay the $1,000 and your lost wages. And because you might have had a job. He has a job, he claims. He might lose that job if you don't show up. Right? You lose the job. So this is bad. All right. It escalates fast. All right. And somebody said, can't they see your income? Not on 1099. They can't. They cannot see your income. Now, they can see a tax return or something like that later on down the line, but they don't see your the only way they see your income is if you're W-2. You're W-2, you're a slave wage individual, or you get paid per hour and you're issued a paycheck. They could go right to Human Resources and get your money. They could get it right down to the cent, and you're stuck. All right, now, last part about this right here. Last part about this. More than likely, that $1,000, he ain't got it at all. And do they care? Nope. They don't care. They do not care. Oh, and if you have any custody, you will not be having custody of your kids that week. So then the baby mama is going to say, hey, he was in jail. He missed this custody arrangement. So she's going to then keep the kid away from you. This is a way that she keeps the kid away from you further, right? By playing this, hey, you didn't show up for your custody. Then you got to take her back to court because she's going to be like, well, you wasn't there. I didn't think you was out of jail. Oh, by the way, your baby mama knows about this. Your baby mama knows that this is happening. All right, because they met with her prior to this. Hey, you know, he hadn't been paying. Has he paid you any money? She going to be like, he ain't paid me shit. All right, and so they going to get your ass up on contempt. All right, so she knows this. Bring your toothbrush, ninja. And guess what? He probably got rent due. He probably has plans for that $1,000 if he, in fact, was unemployed and he's just getting a first pay. This is his first paycheck. So he has plans for that money, but he has kids to support through the extortion system of child support. So the kids come first, meaning that they come first in terms of that. So the state going to get in line for their money first. And you ain't going to be able to pay rent.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
You ain't going to be able to get a deposit for that apartment or pay that rent that month. So you're going to be back. Let's see what the court says if he can't pay that $1,000, if he doesn't have it.
Can we do $750? If not, or I got to be $1,000.
$1,000, Mr. Grissom. You've got a rearage in excess of $5,000. So reach out to family and friends. You don't want to spend part of your summer in jail.
Ooh.
So again, that's Monday, July 29th, 11:15 a.m. Personally, Judge Bronx Court, the 4th floor of the Monroe County Courthouse. The attorney will contact you and talk to you between now and then. You have any questions?
Yeah, when I go down there on Monday, can I, with that, I submit like a review on my child support, can I?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, see, this guy is, again, being what we call not proactive. Now he wants a review and he wants to get the modification. Okay, you're being proactive. You're waiting for the courts to come after you instead of attacking the court and going after them. So be proactive, guys. You can't be on your heels facing jail and then ask for a modification. Can I come down there? Don't go down there, motherfucker. Just file the modification. All right, and it's just right there on the internet. You lazy bum Negroes. All right, and so at the end of the day, this is y'all fault. At the end of the day, you're letting this escalate. You're letting them control you instead of you controlling them through the legal process. There's only so much you can do, but they're not going to work on your behalf, and they certainly don't have any interest in lowering that child support at all. They have no interest in that. Now you just reacting and you on your heels, and now you want to bring the money down. Now you want to have a discussion at the table and all this stuff. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. Now can we look at the case again? Y'all black men, and particularly, y'all just do not have y'all paperwork together at all. You don't know how to play the system. You better learn fast, okay? Learn fast. Did you crack a book? Get on the internet. Everything, the information is out there. The information is out here, brothers. Get after them. Attack them with the paperwork first. File on their ass first. Get after it before you get into this situation. You got to learn, but come on, man. Nobody's here to help you. Look, you think this is the woman that he thinks is going to help him when he shows up with the $1,000 check. You understand me? Y'all hard-headed men need some talk. This is the woman that had your ass and read you the riot act. This is the woman you're going to give the check to, and now you want to discuss a modification. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. And did you hear the hang 'em high judge? You think he gives a fuck about a modification? Nope. They don't care. And they hope you don't get your paperwork right. They hope. So they can keep your ass 12 years a slave. All right. It's not that hard. Slavery's a choice, bro. Come on, man. By the way, guys, he got it for free, didn't he? He got it for free. I didn't pay. I get pussy for free. There you go. How's that free punani tasting right now? You about to go to jail over some punani. All right, so y'all want to mac and mouthpiece and play these holes and bust nuts and nut up in them and all this stuff and go raw and do all this shit and fuck and sit around playing Madden and NBA 2K and macking these holes and running game. But guess what? You're 45 years old, getting $1,000 or jail right now. Right? How's that free tasting? How free is the punani now? It's very expensive, isn't it? Now you can't. Right? That free punani getting expensive and expensive. Now it's costing you your freedom right here over a free piece of punani. All right, bruh. Be careful out here, brothers.
What you should do is if you're not making the kind of money, then yeah, file a motion to reduce your support. Talk to your caseworker. Be proactive.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said. Be proactive. Stop being reactive.
I got you, sir. All right. I'll do all that Monday, and then I had $1,000 to you on Monday.
He ain't going to have it.
All right, we'll reach out to family and friends to come up with that. The court just wants you back on track. Got to be proactive, Mr. Grissom. All right, we'll see you on Monday then, 11:15 a.m. person.
White people be trying to help y'all out. They be trying to help y'all out. They want you a slave, but they be like, you dumb, unreasonable Negro. Like, Ninja, be proactive. That's exactly what I told you guys to do. Stop being so reactive to the world. You know, I know we got a lot of stressors going on. I was the same way at one point, but I had to turn and pivot and get my life together and get to the money mindset. All right? Because being reactive to this world ain't going, guys, let me just tell you something as men. No one gives a fuck about you. I hate to be brutal and I hate to sound like this. Stop being raised by these women. Think people gonna give a fuck about you. They don't. And they never will. I don't care what color you are, gentlemen. I don't care who you are. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gives a fuck about you. They don't care if you die. They don't care if you go to jail. They don't care. Ninja, if you died today, they will be moving on. The world will continue to turn. Ninja, how long will they mourn you? They don't give a fuck. Don't ever think people go give a fuck about you too much. How many people have you known died and you moved on the next day? I mean, maybe his kids might care and that about it. Ninja, they gonna sweep your ass up under there and keep it moving. You better get after it. You better get after it and get after this. I'm sorry to have this this lesson for you. Nobody cares about you, ninjas. So you better care about yourself more than anybody else. You better care about yourself. That's what I learned. Care about myself more than anybody else. Fuck the rest. All right. And I got my kids. Those are my responsibilities. Everybody else can take a flying leap. All right. That's how I look at it. All right. Because anybody, y'all won't miss me. I saw how y'all did Kevin Samuels. Fuck y'all niggas. All right. Y'all forgot about that ninja next day. R.I.P. ninja. But that's it. Y'all didn't march, go to his funeral. Y'all didn't protest. Y'all didn't ask for a secondary medical record. Y'all didn't charge the Mexican girl in the room. Y'all didn't go check them other so-called YouTubers to see if them ninjas poison. Y'all didn't do shit. Y'all didn't do shit. Y'all didn't march, put a mural up, or nothing, ninja. So don't think. Y'all didn't ask for a toxicology report. Y'all didn't charge the woman up. Y'all didn't get the damn right picture of the Mexican woman at all. Y'all did nothing. Ninja got his Rolexes taken, all that shit. Y'all don't know where the money went, nothing. Ninja was making $1 million a year on YouTube, and y'all didn't go do an investigation, forensic accounting on none of his shit. So don't tell me. Don't tell me. Ninja, you men better fix this shit straight. You think women care about you? They don't give a shit about you. They will use you and move on. So you better care about you more than anybody else. Because nobody will. Trust me. All right. All right, somebody requested it. Shout out to you. All right, so anyway, brothers, it's a reality check here. Let me get to this next part right here. We're at the main event. That was Crime and Law CGA. Men especially, get this fact straight. Nobody give a fuck about you more than you. If you think people are going to get your legal shit together for free, no, it ain't happening, brothers. Trust me, I've been through this system, man. These lawyers will take your money and don't give a fuck and give it to their Jewish kid to go to the Montessori. They don't give a fuck. They never will, bruh. And some people going to care for you and champion you when you actually make that stand and you care for yourself and you build something with pride. They'll support you when you out here working. All right, but don't think, brothers. Right. Don't think that somebody gonna shed a tear and wait for you to get your shit straight and work for you to get your shit straight. Nah. Take responsibility for your actions for real. If you're on child support and you don't see your kids, pay your child support. All right. Don't not try to force me to get you off child support when you got kids and you was out here banging girls for free. All right. And now your mouthpiece ass is out here. Your mouthpiece ass is out here on child support paying. Talking about you got it for free. And do me a favor, ninjas, y'all better send me some super chats. Shout out to our brother Doc Sauer Foundation says, so long as men continue to fall through the cracks of the child support system, I will have no issues with women kicking the bucket due to baby deletion being illegal. He says, when they pressure you to vote blue, remember how they made fun of lonely men all last year. And I see them pandering now. They're pandering them in because they know they need the men to vote. I don't give a damn about the Democrats right now. They screwed the pooch. All right. For the last, really, the Democrats have been absolutely ridiculous. A true farce of the world for the last 20 years. A pathetic farce. All right. The Democrats. All of that liberal agenda, and they don't give a fuck about I can't stand the Democrats. Now they want to come out here and pander to you by going on Shannon Sharp. You see this shit, bro. They thought they was going to not need you, which is the thing. All right, but anyway, they never tell you what they're going to give you. And anything they give you and say they give you is absolutely useless. Useless. No government name SD says, Coach, is it true that once you're on child support, even your kid's mom can't get you off? In certain cases. Sometimes they can close the case. But there is one way they cannot close the case, which is if she is receiving any assistance from social services. All right. So if she is getting child support and then goes and gets any EBT, WIC, or discounts, Section 8, then if she says, then I want to get off, I want to get them off child support, then what'll happen is they might say no. All right. Because especially if you're on TANF or something like that, they're just reimbursing. You're reimbursing them for the expenses, the welfare expenses that they gave the woman. So if that's the case and she's on social services, well then she can't close the case. So she would have to go to social services and get off of whatever she's getting, rental assistant. She would have to get off of any public utility assistance, any WIC, any welfare. She would have to kill that first and then kill the child support second. But if she can't close the case in that sense. Now, it differs wherever you live or what state or what county, but that's generally the idea. Some cases she can close it and she doesn't want to because she may need it later. And I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes in this case, if she does close it, let's say you're on child support, which child support is actually just a collection agency. Just so you guys know, it is not some hero organization that champions families and tries to work on behalf of families to do the best. They're not. It is simply a collection agency. That's all they're registered as, is a collection agency. That's all they are. Now, sometimes if your baby mama, let's just say you had a child support order of $1,000 a month, okay, or $500 in the case of this guy. If she closed the case, that doesn't mean you don't have to pay child support. All that means is child support is not going to collect on behalf of the court order, which does throw men off because there's still an order. And the order is taken on by the collection agency, just like they sold it. They sell it right to the collection agency. So let's say she closes child support. You still have an order to pay child support. Let's say your kids are 10. She closes the child support case if she's able to. There's still an order. So all that time that you don't pay her child support, she possibly might be able to reopen child support, the collection portion, and get all the arrears back from the original order that was not with the child support. So you better be paying attention. Child support will say, we terminated your case. That's it. So we're no longer collecting on behalf of this order. But the order still exists. So you better work that shit out. All right? Yes, with interest too. It just depends. It just depends. But you guys wanted to not get Kamala Harris on this case. You guys could have got Kamala Harris on this for your vote, but you didn't. Because you scared to ask for shit. Ooh, boy. Shout out to No Government Name SD. Shout out to you. Great question. So you need the order modified. You need the order modified first. You need to get a order where you're getting no child support at all or whatever it is, custody exchange. The resurrected simp enforcer. Coach, I missed the last 30 minutes of today's morning show because a Nissan with 4 Cougars followed my semi truck, and they wanted to pay for some Johnson. My old Pookie Ways wanted it, but I'm MFing Coach Gang. Thanks, CGA. Okay, you could have had the mustache, goatee wearing ass MILFs all on you, nibbling on you. All right, they were starving too, bruh.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Man. All right, I'm glad you stayed on your grind. H every day. Again, Coach Gregory Cavante Adams is absolutely correct about filing bankruptcy on a child support case. Being a so-called black man in the U.S., you do not have privilege to this information, especially a black man. He says they really want you back on the plantation to make millions off your sweat. And I can't disagree with that at all. I think for sure that's the case. You're the easiest people to fall for this shit because you guys are the ones having babies out of wedlock at a greater percentage. So you guys, I mean, you know what I'm saying. It tends to be culturally what you do, what men do in that community. So you guys can get this all together. You guys can get this right. Now, here's the other thing about it here. The bankruptcy thing, these things, I'm going to tell you, man, it's really crazy what the schools and the public schools don't teach you guys, right? And the reason why they don't teach you is because they don't want you to know. You would think that this would be what every 8th grade, 9th grade boy should need to hear, right? You would think that's the case, but they don't teach you anything. They don't teach you anything about investing. Not that you would learn anyway. Y'all ninjas are C and D students and F students anyway. So even if they taught it, y'all wouldn't listen to it anyway. So they don't teach you anything about mortgages and loans and they don't teach you anything about systems and marriages and state rights and anything constitutional. They do to an extent. Amortization charts, okay, banking systems. They don't teach you any of these things. They don't teach you how any of these systems work. Legalities, laws, all right, learning the letter of the law, Black's Laws dictionaries, all right. They don't, but they don't teach you these things. So the reason why is that they don't want you to know. Now, the most powerful men are those that learn themselves, right? The miseducation of the Negro, the miseducation of the American public. We call them the deaf, dumb, and blind, oxygen thieves, NPCs, knuckle draggers. You learn the hard way. You learn when the situation is upon you, and then you're trying to learn how to get out of the claws of it. So the educational system is often used to figure out where you're good at working. It is not meant for you to learn any of these things. So anybody that ever makes a case about the school should teach us this, just start off by saying, I'm a moron. I don't know how the school system works. And then state your case. Okay, the public school is not there to teach you how to be good at shit. They're there to figure out what you're good at, so that they can make you an employee and make money off you tax-wise. That's all they're there for. What are you good at? That's the old Rockefeller education system. That's the old Rockefeller education system that is now then going to be the Zuckerberg and the Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos education system. All right, so what they're doing is figure out what you're latching onto, what you're good at. Most of y'all is good at being a class clown. All right, so what are you good at? What do you like? Arts? Do you like civics? Do you like reading? Do you like writing? Do you like, and then they figure that shit out, all right? What do you like to do? And your goofy ass school counselor pulls you in the office. You're one of 900 students that they counsel, and then they spend 10 minutes trying to suggest to you what you do with your fucking future. All right, it's a completely mismanagement for you as it, get this damn thing out of my this fly. It's a complete mismanagement of your child's education. You public school parent, normie lackeys, all right? Thinking that these public schools are there, that they're going to do something for you. First of all, these guidance counselors are who are they? You don't even know, you as a parent don't even know who your guidance counselor is. Now, if you want to go an extra step, the Marxist system teaches them how to revolt, rebel, latch on to loser shit like therapy and counseling and feelings and all of this shit and LGBTQ. Completely misdirect your kids and get them to be proactive activists. That's the next thing they do. But anyway. So this system is not to make you a student. It is not to educate you at all. So that is your job as a parent. That is your job to prepare your kids. Educational system is a supplement. It is not meant to educate you at all. So if your dumb ass can't read at the end of the day, they will make your ass do trade. All right, you can't read shit. All right, here you go. All right, yo, please understand what the system is. They're not there to make you smart. They're there to figure out what your dumb ass can do. All right, and what you can do repetitive like a monkey. All right, that's what they're there to do. What can this idiot do repetitively like a monkey over a series of jobs for periods of years? All right, there he is right there. Look at his. All right, so anyway, I always hear parents, oh, they supposed to teach your kid how to read. No, they don't. Now, if your teacher happens to care about you and they want you to read, well, that's an extra benefit. But if your ass come out of there and you dumb it in a box of rocks, which most people are after they come out of there, all right, they could give a rat's ass at the end of the day. All right, once they dismiss your ass with that fake ass diploma, all right, they done with you. They will. Shout out to the teachers that care. All right, anyway. Shout out to the teachers that care. Most of them don't. All right. And by the way, I went to college with people that wanted to be teachers. Most of these people were idiots. They were C students in college at best. All right, let me tell you, I was in the programs with people that wanted to be teachers. I feel bad for people that go to send their kids to school. All right, because the kids the college students that was training to be teachers were the losers in their department. They were the people that didn't know what to do with themselves. Well, I don't want to be an accountant. I don't want to be this. I don't want to work hard. I'll just be a teacher. I get 3 months off. I get out of work by 3 o'clock. Yeah. And many of these teachers couldn't pass the basic teaching exam to qualify for their teaching credential. They had to take it 3 and 4 times. Trust me, I know. Don't at me. All right, listen, I'm being very general. They couldn't even pass the basic teacher exam. In California, it was the CBEST. I knew people that took it 3-4 times and they became a teacher. New world order. Yep, if you can't do something, teach it. Yeah, trust me, bro, I know. Hey, I'm one of them. All right, look, man, let me see here. Shout out to H every day. Man, yeah, the bankruptcy thing. Bankruptcy is doesn't mean you're poor. It doesn't mean you're broke. It doesn't really mean you can't pay your obligations and your bills. It could be that, but it's also a legal tactic. It's a legal tactic. All right, so bankruptcy is a legal tactic. Use it wisely, though. Use it wisely. All right, shout out to H every day. He says, yes, a barrage of threatening letters and phone calls to provoke you to do something illegal or self-incriminate They send private investigators to follow you and offer you traps to help you if you stupid enough to fall for it. And these people want my vote. F you. Yes, do not self-incriminate. Remember, child support agency, a lot of people think that they get you in there, they get you in their ship, they get you behind in their little cage, and then they meet with you. Oh, tell me, hi, yeah. What is this? And did you get a job? And where did you work? And where was your last address? And what is your pay? They're going to use all that against you in court. And you're going to go in there and snitch. Or you're going to go in there and I work for H&M Construction and I make $700 a week. Can you bring your pay stubs and 3 months of bank statements? And your dumb ass do it. I'm like, your dumb ass do it. Hey, bruh, find me. I ain't telling you shit. You find it. If you can't find it, subpoena it. If you too broke to subpoena it, kiss my whole entire ass. I'm telling you, Nathan, I won't even talk to you on the phone. And don't sign shit that they put in front of you at the child support office. Don't sign a damn thing. All right, no, I ain't signing shit. I ain't putting nothing on there. You don't. What's my name? Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, just give them the basic. This is my name. This is my social. That's it. Ninja, barely that. That's all you getting from me. Ninjas go in there squealing, act like we really work for you to get the best deal. They don't work for you, Ninja. They your enemy. Don't give them shit. Colgate says, Coach, I got some contempts to file against my baby mama, but the court doesn't do anything when you bring up something as a dad. That's facts. Most of the people on child support are men. I think it's like 83 to 93% of child support payees are male. There are women that owe child support, but they barely get contempt hearings. They barely throw women in jail for back child support. They're not going to do it, which tells you that it's a gynocentric court system. So if a woman is on arrears, it's very rare that they're going to send her to a contempt hearing and throw her in jail. All right, mothers are seeing this more sympathetic. So, again, you got to eat that. H every day says, Coach, ninjas don't know you get feared to not making a move by sisters, mamas, aunties, court-appointed counselors, and case managers. He says, get you a union of your fellow men and fight back. Now, just pay. I heard some people just pay. Just pay. Just don't fight. Just don't bring it up. You just don't be bitter. Just don't rock the boat. Why are you being a rebel? Just pay your child. Just take care of your kids. Just take care of your kids. You just got to take care of your kids. Let's just pay the money so you can take care of your kids. Guys, the money does not take care of the kids. All right, I want custody. I want time. All right, so this idea that the money is taking care of your kids is part of the problem. The money does not take care of the kids. All right, it doesn't, because the bitch going to put out there and pay rent and internet bills and mismanage the funds. I need custody time. All right, that's what I need. Okay, so that's what I'm going to fight over. If I want to take care of my kids, I'm going to do it physically and with time. I'm going to be present and with time. Child support does not mean you took care of your kids by paying it. And child support does not mean not paying it does not mean you didn't take care of your kids. Because I know fathers that don't pay their child support that got more custody of their kid. They see their kids more than the mom. Because the mom works and then the dad is filling in the gap even with his custody time. All right. Or the mom will use a group of babysitters to keep the kid away from the dad. So the mom doesn't actually have parenting time with the kid, which means in effect, when you have parenting time, you might see your kids more than the mom, but you pay child support, which is basically paying her to babysit or pay other people to babysit your kids. Oh, another form of this is, I'm putting y'all up on game. If she's getting subsidized daycare, she can't cut the case. She can't cut the child support. So that's another way. That if she's getting this subsidies, bus passes and free lunches and half off lunches and free breakfast before school, after school daycare. These are all subsidies that women live off of as free money, right? Because they're parasitic in the way they deal with money, right? We talked about that earlier where the woman went on a date and then got her boyfriend to send her money to go out and take her baby daddy out. That's how they move money around. That's how they manage money. They're minimalists. They don't really go after the dollars and not deal with it. They just try to live off the system. So if she's getting any subsidies, like half off a daycare or a child daycare, then she can't cut the child support case. That's a subsidy that is attached to, that's a government subsidy, a social service that typically is attached to her taking your ass to child support. All right, free bus passes to ride the bus to school for free. Y'all ninjas, man. Y'all ninjas are some funny Negroes. I'm telling y'all. And this is everybody or races. Y'all funny the way y'all deal with people. Shout out to Dr. Beto says, thank you for remembering KS. RIP to Kevin Samuels. You are missed. RIP to Kevin Samuels. Thank you, sir. And damn, we got a couple more. Black Man is from the suburbs says there should be a limit on Section 8 for 3 years, giving a financial plan and then kicked off of it if no progress has been made. This is way too idealistic. He says, I know it won't happen, but it sounded good. Yep, they should kick people off of Section 8. I agree. And what do we need to do with them? Let them freeze. The fuck? Like, you would let me go to jail for back child support. What do you want me to care for you? Get the fuck out of here. Like, what's wrong with you people? Y'all don't care for me. If I was on back child support and they had me in contempt and they threw me in jail, y'all would be on Al Gore's internet making fun of me. But then when I tell y'all to kick her ass out of Section 8 and let her freeze, y'all think I'm cold-hearted. But women will love to see my ass go to jail for some back child support. Huh? So you want me to care for you? Oh, I think not. I'm a cold-ass ninja out here, yo.
Gotcha, bitch.
Let them freeze. I don't give a fuck. Tell them to get their shit right. All right, anyway, Colgate says, Coach, just saying thank you for the game that you're sharing. You're getting us on the right path. This is 18 years worth of info, for real, for real. I mean, for real. If you don't see the benefit of what I'm telling you. All right, anyway, there's a bugging the hell out of me right now. But other than that, I got to get to the main event. All right, I got to shorten up the main event just a little bit. Maybe I don't. I think I'm good on time. Main freaking event. All right, what do we got here? It's roommate with benefits, 50-50 relationship. Man, get your bag up, man. Run your bag up. All right, so this woman's going to talk about here 50-50 relationships. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at a partnership. You guys know partnership. We discussed this in the past, but now it has come out and everybody in normies are aware. Partnership comes from the LGBTQ community or LGBT. Women have adopted it and they see relationship as partnerships. I don't care if it's a 50-50 partnership. They're all going to use the term partner. There's no more girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses, wives, husbands with the new generations of young millennials and Gen Z. Anytime they refer to their significant other, they refer to them as a partner. And it's sad because the partnership is not actually a partnership. But what you're finding is it's more of kind of it's like a business arrangement, but it is not it's a commitment, but not a full commitment. And it also includes even the varieties of alternative lifestyles like non-monogamous, ethically non-monogamous and such. So that's why they have this open phrase partner where it's more inclusive. It is really more of an agenda than anything else. And if you wanted to fight back, you would try to avoid using the word partners or being called a partner as a male. I think men should be avoiding being called a partner as a male because there's not really a partnership. All right. It is you. This bug is killing me. It is really you doing the bulk of the carrying and her thinking she's bringing in a portion of something. All right. So let me show you an example of this right here. There's music on this one. And it says, here's how we reset for the new week in our double ADHD household. Of course, you got to throw in some mental health and some of this goofy shit about, I can't stand these people that they harp on this shit like crazy. All right, here we go. ADHD household, double ADHD household. Playing the video.
Here's how we reset for the new week in our double ADHD household. Every Sunday, my husband Sam and I have our weekly partner meeting. We talk about our schedules for the week and put them in writing where we can see everything. We plan out meals and groceries, our date night. And this is also our little scheduled feelings check-in, since we sometimes forget to ask how the other person is really doing in the busyness of life. And then we wrap up with a show and tell time where we each showed the other a video that inspired or intrigued us that week. If you want to copy our system, I have a partner meeting template for you in my bio.
Oh, the humanity.
New world order. New world order.
Yeah, man. Brothers, this is what partner essentially means. So know what you're agreeing to when you hear partner. This is what the woman sees here. This is what the woman sees, and it gives her the authority over you in the relationship. Let's have our weekly partner meeting. No, we will not. All right, we will communicate, but it's mostly going to be me telling you what to do. All right, get in the goddamn kitchen. What is this shit? And no, you can't bring your boyfriend over. No, your boyfriend can't cone over and you can't slob on his knob, because you know that's happening. You know that's happening. And there she is with this expensive ass coffee that she don't need. All right, a whole muskrat. Is that? Oh my. Weekly partner meeting. Then just send it. Send it. Look at this. You know she came up with this shit.
You big dummy.
You know, this is her. This is her leading the relationship. There ain't no way he came up with this weekly partner meeting bullshit. That's her leading the relationship. That's all that is. We need to communicate, and we need a meeting, and we need to talk, and we need the ADHD, and we need to get our cup of coffee, and we need to, yay, we did it, yay. This is her, bruh. I mean, who the hell? Hold on, let me get the word right.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Check in. Check in to reflect. Prepare for next week. Hey man, I'm a free agent. I picked the best time ever to be free, bruh. I picked the best time ever to be free. Oh, look at her. She's gonna write her fucking name on the paper. All right, my name Millie, middle name Mouse, last name Muskrat. October 28th, 2024. All right, goodness. Here we go right here. And look at this right here.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
All right, how about we schedule how many times you're going to touch my peen? All right, my peen needs to get touched. What time and date we touching peen? You're going to touch my peen. What time you going to suck me off? What time is your boyfriend going to get sucked off? What are we doing? And look at this guy right here. See, this is what I call...
And that's you.
All right, because you know this woman used to get throttled all through middle school and high school, and now he gets to have a partner meeting.
And that's you.
And you're going to do this, and we're going to make sure everything's divvied up 50-50. We have a 50-50 partnership. Oh, boy. All right, yo, ain't no way her punani gets wet for this. All right, ain't no way her punani gets wet. But, oh, how about that orgy you had in high school?
Trying.
All right, I bet you this dude watches her get throttled, all right, by her friends. Look at this guy right here. Ooh-wee. Look at this. A woman's dream right here.
And that's you.
Terrible. Terrible. What happened to men, man? I want some toxic masculinity out here, bro. We need some toxic masculinity.
In writing where we can see everything.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
And that's you.
A whole muskrat. John Lennon glasses muskrat. Y'all ninjas ain't settling out here?
And that's you.
Y'all ninjas ain't settling? Partnership means she can cheat on him, by the way. They have an ethical non-monogamy. I know they got one. And she probably got a girlfriend that Lily links her. You already know this. They got some shit going on. This ain't just no goofy. And he got his computer up too with the Google Calendar. Oh, he paying bigly. He paying off for student loans too. He paying off for, well, they're paying the student loans off together. All right.
Playing out meals and groceries.
Meals and groceries. Ma'am, you handling the meal. Man, I'm not about to do this, bro. You go get the groceries. I don't need to plan it, but we need to plan out our meals. No, we don't. Just, that's you. Handle that shit. Double ADHD. Oh, boy. Did they learn this in therapy? They learned it in therapy. Oh, Lord. What is this? Oh, Adam's birthday party on Sunday, the 17th, 5 p.m. Another person's birthday on the 19th here. All right, date night, Saturday night. That's when he's going to get his peen touched. Location. Oh, they got the location. Donuts and beach walk. Sam support this. Kristen work out. Oh, Lord. Hell no. All right, reflect on past week. Reading something. I can't see it. I can't read it. Having friends over. Sam working on Tom's cabinet. Making the mistake was hard. Oh, boy. Ninja. Yo. Oh, hell no. Oh, they got more videos, fam. They got more videos.
Here's how we manage chores in our double ADHD household. That's me, that's my husband Sam, and this is the mothership. These categories are based on how often we do these batches of chores. You got daily, weekly, monthly, and every few months. Each category gets a color, and they all have little corresponding dots in this calendar. And then we assign chores by writing our initials in the dots, taking turns. Pretty nice, yeah? Also, the person who's not on daily chores cooks dinner, which is helpful for remembering, like, you know, the other person cooking is your cue to tidy up. Tonight, I cleaned while Sam made our lovely meal. For us, we love having systems like this set up so you both know what's expected and feel supported. If you want to swipe my design, it's included with all the printables in my bio.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
New world order.
You see her pelvis isn't touching his peen. She's leaning away from his pelvis. You notice this, right? You see that distance right there? She leaning in. Merp. Can I has hug. Is she got headphones on? Oh, my Lord. She got headphones on so she don't have to listen to this ninja. Oh, man. Y'all ninjas is in trouble.
And that's you.
Woo-wee. Oh, no. And look. Oh, my goodness. Do you got lingering draws under this? I'm going way too far on this. They're having a love surge. They're going to have a love surge on Saturday. All right. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. Look, this woman right here, her name is Tracy Unplugged. She says, she asks, are 50-50 relationships simply roommates with benefits? Well, based on what we see, the answer is yes. Roommates with benefits. Let's hear Tracy Unplugged get after it. Small channel, 1.81 subscribers. Go hit her with a like. Be nice to her in the comment section. Let's hear what she has to say.
Welcome back. I am Tracy Unplugged. Welcome back, you guys. In today's video, you guys, let me just go ahead and preface this by saying, just stick with me, you guys. Just stick with me, because what I'm going to say is going to initially sound very harsh, abrasive, and like it's probably going to be like really hard on your ears. But just stick with me, you guys. And
all
just
right, get to it, Tracy.
Let me talk this through.
Okay, I got you.
And I really do believe at the end of the video, you guys will come around to seeing things like I see things in relationships.
Get it.
So in today's video, you guys, we are going to talk about 50-50 relationships. And let me just go ahead and just say it.
Say it.
50-50 relationships are nothing more than roommates with benefits.
Okay, I'm with you. Get it, sister.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I have to just have to say it.
Say it.
50-50 relationships are nothing more than roommates with benefits.
I mean, that's all you got to say from that point. I agree. 50-50 relationships are not masculine at all. Now, some of you ninjas like, I don't want to be a beta male provider. All right. I'm not telling you to be a provider, but 50-50 relationships for a man ain't it. All right. Let's continue to see what she's talking about here.
But before we get started, you guys, be sure to thumbs up.
Okay, ma'am. Let me see if I can skip here.
Thumbs up the video. You know, 50-50 relationships are real relationships. They are. I agree, they are.
Yeah.
And you guys also know that I don't have a problem at all with 50-50 relationships. But let's be clear, you guys.
What?
A 50-50 relationship is nothing more than roommates with benefits.
I got it.
Period.
Yes.
That's it. Let's get into this and let's talk about why I feel like 50-50 relationships are just roommates with benefits.
Okay.
You guys, look at this, you guys. I have to drink before we get started.
Man, bruh, women be getting distracted. All right. Yes, I see the cups. Damn, lady. All right. We got the cups. All right. Come on. They just get distracted. That's how women be. All right. Here we go.
First, I will be dressed up. I don't even know what class I have on that day. I don't even.
All right. Right in the middle of the. Okay. Hold on for a second. She's talking about her costume and shit. All right. Here we go.
I really do not have a problem with 50-50 relationships are no more than roommates with benefits.
You said that already.
The reason why I say that, you guys, is although I really do not have a problem with 50-50 relationships, you guys. Just kind of give you guys some backstory on my personal situation. I'm in a situation where I live in a household with 4 other men. One of the men is the man that I'm in a relationship with. But we all split the bills.
Oh my
5
God,
ways.
no way.
The mortgage, the utilities, we all split the bills 5 ways. Okay. I pay my own car note. People pay their own car note, but as far as the mortgage and the utilities for that household, we actually split it 5 ways. And I personally think that's genius. So I say all that to tell you guys, I do not have a problem with people who are in 50-50 relationships where the people just, it's 2 people and they split everything half and half. I have said in the past, though, that a man needs to realize that once he asks a woman to go 50-50 with him in a relationship, he is no longer king of the castle, the leader, the provider. All those traditional roles of a man or husband go out the window when you.
All right, she finally got to it. 5 minutes later, she finally got to it, and there you go. There you go. Now, a lot of the people are going to disagree. People are going to disagree. Hey, I don't give a shit up if you disagree. Now, you can take your disagreement up somewhere else. Once you give up the leverage and you go to this Millie Mouth partnership, you can no longer be king of the castle. It's over. They not the king. It's a wrap. You just a peasant. You just a servant. You are an indentured servitude. You're a slave. You a goofball. Good luck. Good luck out here, man. It's a wrap. All right. So shout out to her right here. The king of the castle shit is gone. All right. You can try to negotiate it back, but the way women work, no. That's not how they work. Trust me.
Ask a woman to go 50-50 in a relationship with you. Although I don't have a problem with it at all, sir, you need to relinquish your crown. You are no longer the king of the castle, okay?
Facts.
You should no longer be putting demands on a woman as far as, you're the king, hear me roar, I'm the leader. No, sir, no, you're not.
Facts.
This is why I always advise men, be careful what you ask for.
Yep.
You want a woman to go 50-50 in a relationship with you, okay? But all of those other traditional roles, they go bye-bye too.
Facts. Dude, I'm telling you, man, 50-50 ain't it. Right? Yep. That is not it. That's going to be a hard negotiation back. Good luck. Your leverage is little, and it's going to take a little bit of time for that to erode. That is a fact. Right? So you don't have flexibility to bounce. You don't have no rigor room to call no shots. Your shot caller shit is gone. This is absolutely the truth. So she said you asked for this. A lot of men are asking for this, right? Because you want to relieve you from this responsibility. Hey, that's a reality that most people are affected by. I can't say it. But I always tell you, you guys, I would rather you not get in relationships because you're going to waste time. You're going to waste time trying to negotiate this, and it's going to end in a dumpster fire. Facts. So she's speaking facts. All right. He says right here, coaches living in 1950 where regular dudes can afford it. What I'm going to tell you is, and I'm going to tell you this one more time, gentlemen, if you can't pay the cost to be the boss, you need to sit your monkey ass down. I'm not playing with you, Mitch ass ninjas. I'm not playing with you, Mitches. All right. When I was married, I was in a 100%. All right. I'm not playing with you, Mitches out here. Let's sound the air horn. I'm not playing with you, Mitches. If you can't afford to pay up, sit the fuck down. Sit down. You ain't a man yet. Ninja, get some hair on your chest, some taco meat. Get your balls to drop, you bitch ass ninjas with your fat bitch. Go sit somewhere else, bitch ass ninjas. All right? You don't need no girlfriend. You can't afford it. Is it okay? Why don't you go get it where you can afford it? If you can't afford it, don't play. Sit your ass down, you welfare ninjas. Sit down. I'm not in the 1950s. I'm in 2024. Ninja, I'm in 2034. You guys know I'm in the future. Sit down, you Mitch ass ninjas. If you can't afford to be out here, sit down and go get something. Go get it. All right, come on. Men don't want to hear this shit. You don't want to get your paperwork together. Look at these Mitch ass ninjas. They don't want to get their paperwork together. You don't want to get your life together. You don't want to get your job together. And you just going to settle for any old sloppy bitch that you can't afford. You goof ass ninjas. This ain't 1950. This is 2023. 2025. All right, I'm in 2032. Nope. If you can't afford it, sit down because you're going to have a hard time out here, bruh. Oh, by the way, I ain't got no child support. They don't collect no more. All right, they don't collect no more, ninja. What child support? I have a daughter. She's age of majority. My son lives with me. Ain't no child support, sir. Ain't no child support. I'm a full custodial parent. What child support? All right, she should be paying me child support. How's that child support for you, sir? All right, so sit your bitch ass down. Stay home. All right, stop picking boogers. Stop digging in your booty. You Duke shooter ass ninjas. If you broke, just say that. Ninja, go get after it. Just the free agent lifestyle. Free yourself. Stop playing a game that you can't play. Stop playing a game you can't play. If you got to go 50-50 with a woman, just go ahead and abdicate your crown like the woman said. No crown for you, sir. Now you a Mitch. Mitch ass ninjas. No crown for you. Mitch ass ninjas. No crown. You get to watch your wife get pounded out in Lily Lintley. That's what you're going to do. When you tell her she can't wear that and go outside, she going to say, you don't control me.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's what she going to say. Right? Telling you, 50-50 ain't it. This woman trying to school y'all, but y'all ninjas out here trying to fight the system. If you can't afford it, you ain't supposed to be playing this game.
All of those other traditional gender roles of the woman primarily being the one who parents those kids, doing all of the cooking and the cleaning, that goes right out the window.
Yeah.
Sir, you need to know that when you ask a woman to go 50-50. And I'd like to just say, it's nothing more than just roommates with benefits.
That's
It's
it.
just roommates with benefits. I know, you guys, that sounds really bad to some people.
Yep.
But you guys, we got to stop with this nonsense.
She gonna cheat on you too, bro. That's the dude. She gonna cheat on you, you know she gonna cheat on you, man. It ain't gonna take much for her to cheat on you. It ain't gonna take much for her to cheat on you. I'm gonna just let you know that relationship is on borrowed time. Look, your 50-50 relationship is on borrowed time. You got very little wiggle room here, sir. Look at this shit. She gonna see you marking this fucking calendar. All right, I did the chores yesterday. It's your turn. And she gonna dry up like the Sahara fucking desert. Now, when she marks the calendar, it's gonna be okay. Now, when you grab that little felt marker and you up there, you write on that goddamn dry erase calendar that you did the wiping and she needs to do the cooking today or the cleaning, she gonna that pussy gonna dry up. All right, look, honey, I did the cleaning today. She gonna dry the fuck up. Good luck. And she gonna be looking for a new man. Oh, she already got a man piping it down. All right, so forget it, bro.
Times are changing. You got this modern day woman making this money, making good money, and you got this modern day man. And because these modern day men know that they can no longer be the sole provider, they've tried to now tweak the system and, in my opinion, cheat the system.
Facts.
By asking these women to go 50-50 in these relationships, but still wanting this woman to do all these traditional female roles and duties.
She cooking. She cooking. All right? She cooking y'all ninjas. She cooking y'all ninjas. She ain't lying, bro. Right? She ain't lying. She cooking y'all. And I agree with her wholeheartedly. Women need to be loyal and they need to cook and clean. Bruh, if you ain't paying 100%, good luck. All right? If you pay 80, 70, 60, good luck with that shit. All right? You can't go into these women with 50-50. This is just my opinion on this one, man. You can't do it. Because I know how women think. I'm not caring how men think. I know how women think. You cooked. You on borrowed time. It might work for a little bit. It might work for 3 years. But trust me, bro. Trust me, you on borrowed time. It ain't gonna take her much to find a better offer. All right, real quick. And that better offer is there. 60-40 is a better offer than this shit. All right, anybody that want to take her on a vacation, you cooked.
No, sir. Absolutely not. The minute you come out your mouth, sir, asking a woman to go 50-50.
Facts.
The whole dynamics of your relationship with that woman has changed.
Facts.
You are no longer her leader. You are no longer her provider. Everything is now 50-50. You need to go 50-50 on the chores, 50-50 on the parenting, 50-50 on taking those kids back and forth to school, 50-50 on cooking, cleaning. It needs to be 50-50 across the board, which is why I'm always advising my nieces out here. Okay, you want to accept and you think it's cool to accept 50-50 from a man? You had better tell that man, okay, I will do 50-50 with you. Times have changed. I'm making good money. There's inflation. The cost of living has increased dramatically. Yep. Okay, I will do 50-50 with you on a relationship. But ladies, you need to tell these men up front. That means 50-50 on all things, on all chores, on all duties. And that means, sir, you are not my leader.
Ooh.
You're not my leader, okay? The reason why—
Let me stop it right here. She cooking y'all. She's telling you from the mind of a woman that how women are going to perceive you're asking for 50-50. Hey, man, don't ask me to change their mind. Here's the thing. The worst thing you can do there's a lot of worse things you can do in a relationship. I don't want to say the worst. One of the worst things you can do in a relationship is keep score. I'm telling you this. One of the worst things you can do in a relationship is keep score. That is going to start an argument. This is why you need clear, defined lines. Shout out to you progressive people. You need clear, defined lines. Clear. The minute you say 50-50, how do you measure that? All right, when I cleaned up, there were 8 plates on the table. The next day you cleaned up, there were 2 paper plates. It was easier, so you owe me an extra day. You didn't have to clean up as much as I did on Thursday. Now, on Friday, it was just a pizza box. Trust me, man, this shit is not good. Then you go to your weekly meeting, and when I cleaned up, I had a whole turkey roast and meatloaf, and I had to get in there with the goddamn Brillo pad. And when you did it, you just threw the dishes in the dishwasher. You owe me an extra day. Bruh, this is a woman-led relationship. Soon as you keep score, it is a woman-led relationship. Period. You are no longer the leader. You're no longer the fucking man. Now it's her nitpicking and keeping score and keeping the score wrong, too. She gonna keep the score wrong. She gonna be putting up points in her column, and then she gonna not be putting up points in your column. Do not get into this. And then here's the next problem. Soon as you do this, she's still gonna be like, well, you're a man. You're supposed to pay for date night and shit like this. It's gonna be, oh man, it's more like 70-30 in a 50-50 relationship. All right, it's going to be bad. Then you're doing your own laundry. Then she's doing hers. And then it's really counterproductive, man. I'm telling you.
Why I say 50-50 relationships are no more than roommates with benefits, you guys, is because there's no such thing as a 50-50 provider.
That's what I said. That's exact. Dude, I agree with her. And here's the last part about it. What does 50-50 sex look like? Oh, trust me, when you're arguing about cleaning, you certainly ain't about to get no punani. All right, how does the sex get put out there? Do we put 50-50 sex on it too? Because trust me, that sex is going to be dished out very sparingly. But yep, here we go right here.
Do you ladies understand what I'm saying? Either you're a provider or you're not, right? It's kind of like either you're a female or you're not. Either you're a male or you're not. You're not 50-50 female. No, you're a female. Well, the same goes with provider. There's no such thing, you guys. Ladies, please listen to Auntie on this. When you have these men coming to you asking you to do a 50-50 relationship, there's no such thing as a 50-50 provider. A man who is asking you to go 50-50, all he is doing is just paying his half. He's just paying his half. AKA roommate. He's not taking care of you, lady. A man who's asking you to go 50-50 is cheating the system. And
I agree. Now, listen, I don't care about taking care of the lady. I don't care about that part. What I'm saying is your leadership opportunity just went out the fucking window. All right, your leverage is out the door, because if that relationship stops, then you can't afford to move on your own. If she moves out with another man, you can't afford to pay that rent. Now you got to lower your lifestyle because you can't afford to support yourself. All right, so eventually that's going to happen. And then what typically people do is you work just enough to afford the lifestyle that you have. So you have a 50-50 partnership, and you're going to say, well, my girl's going to be there and pay half of the rent or half of the mortgage. I'm good. So that means I don't have to be a better person. I can live off this $45K. She brings in her $48K. We're good. We make $90K a year. All right, so we should be able to live off this. Let that bitch leave. Let y'all break up. Right? Now all of a sudden, you got to learn how to live off of $45,000, and it's going to be difficult. Trust me, I know people in this exact same situation. I knew a girl that was at the JUCO that they basically broke up. They lived together. They're roommates, but they're partners. And she out here dishing out punani on a platter. Okay? And the reason why is that she believes that she can't leave him because he couldn't afford to live on his own. Soon as she takes her half of the rent, he's homeless. And she cares about him, so she doesn't want to leave him. But she out here fucking a whole bunch of people. All right. It's crazy. All right. But of course, they're just still going to argue me. All right. Here we go.
Is definitely cheating the traditional system of a man being a sole provider. And therefore, because he's the sole provider, protector, producer, he can then ask a woman, his wife, of certain duties and things, like being the mother of his children, cooking and cleaning, raising the kids primarily, making whoopee. He's going to want whoopee on a regular basis.
There you go.
Yes, he can ask for those things when he's the traditional man, being the sole provider. But you guys, the minute a man tells you he needs to go 50-50, here, Auntie, when I'm telling you this, all that means is that he's just bringing enough to take care of himself.
Ooh.
He's basically saying, I don't want you to take care of me. I got mine. I got my half, right? I got my half. And he's asking you to have your half. He's not actually taking care of you, lady. He's not providing for you. There's no such thing as a 50-50 provider. You're either a provider or you're not. So when a man asks you to go 50-50 in a relationship, this is the reason why I say, you guys, let's just change that word. Instead of calling these 50-50 relationships,
what
ladies,
are we going to call it?
I am specifically talking to you, because the only person, in my opinion, who really and truly benefits from a 50-50 relationship is the man.
Interesting. See, so again, I mean, listen, the way you deal with women, most women are going to look at it as they're getting the short end of the stick, right? That's how she's dealing with it, because the man gets the benefit. I say up until a certain point. I mean, how does the man get the benefit if he ain't the king of the castle? All right. Yeah. It's like, wow. How does he get the benefit? Because he ain't calling no shot. He ain't getting punani on deck. Guys, I'm telling you, man, the only women going for this are fat women. All right. You're not going to find many attractive women going for this. You're going to find muskrats, plain Janes, Becky, ugly broads, fat, oblong shape, knock-knee, cockeyed, booger wolves, bucktooth, straggletooth, snaggletooth. All right. You're not dealing with no real ones out here. You're not dealing with no real ones. All right. I'm going to tell you that right now. The woman's going to be overweight, more than likely, and just happy for you to be there. There's some good, kind-hearted women that are 40 plus, just fat, saggy, soggy titty ass women that would just love to do this 50-50 shit. I'm telling you, they'll do it. All right, they'll do it. All right, let me tell you, they're going to do it. But what you're going to find is you're going to be lacking in some areas financially. You're not going to level up financially doing 50-50. This is, by the way, this is socialism, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a socialist. There's no way you can be paying 50% tax and level up at the same time. There's no way. There's no way. How you going to level up when you're fucking coming home to fucking cook spaghetti on your cook night? Because she ain't cooking today. Oh, shit, I got to get home because it's my cook night. How the hell you going to level up? How the hell you going to stay a couple extra hours at the office and work on your craft when you got to motherfucking make mac and cheese and hot dogs and tombstone pieces? There ain't no way you going to pull this off. You're going to get some old washed up broad for sure. Now, just to remember, she said she's telling her nieces. She's not talking about her relationship. She said her relationship is literally 50-50, meaning they split portions of the bill. But what did she also do? She laughed at it. She laughed at it saying, I'm getting a good deal. All right, meaning that I'm finessing these 4 guys. All right. Right. It's hard for you to do this, man. Dude, when you get into socialist behavior, you got your person that's literally like you're depending on their dependent. By the way, just to let you guys know, I've lived with 4 women. I've actually lived with 5 women. I lived with 4 female roommates and my wife. Okay. I've lived with 4. Look, man, I mean, I wonder why people argue with me. Literally 50-50 is equal. All right. And I said it was socialism. And he said in socialism, everyone's equal. What's wrong with morons? I mean, what is going on? That's socialism. If everyone's equal and you're paying equal responsibility, that's socialism. I literally called it that. They're equal. That's socialism. That's what you got. Everybody's equal. 50-50, 50-50 chores, 50-50 pucking, 50-50 this. That's socialism. You got a socialist relationship. Why y'all argue me, man? Why don't y'all listen? Listen to what y'all saying. I mean, it's mind-boggling the amount of these guys out here that just want me. They want to be right because I'm right all the time. Okay, you get to be right. Disagree with something that you would agree with, but say you disagree. You coochie commies. All right? You coochie commie ass ninjas. All right? Anyway. Oh, man, these coochie commies crazy, man. But let me get back to what I was saying. It's going to be tough for you to level up. I know this is, by the way, this flies against red pill and MGTOW philosophy because in their world, they feel they don't have to pay. I shouldn't have to pay. We're equal. She should pay. So your world is that the provider loses. Right? And this has been this case in the red pill space. I vehemently has disagreed with that. I've never been on that. Women don't deserve nothing. Women shouldn't get provided for. You shouldn't pay. I've been vehemently against this in this space for years. That's why I had to separate and have my own philosophy, which is the free agent lifestyle, which hinges on making yourself better first before you come out here negotiating in bad faith with women. So let your ass move on with yourself first. Then you can come to the table with history, experience, and leverage. Most men are coming to the table with nothing. You're coming to the table with nothing but a dick, and most of y'all ain't got good enough dick to be slanging out here. Most of y'all coming back here with tidy whities with Snicker stains in them, with no ability to do your own laundry. Y'all coming with absolute nothing. And you want women to be some subjected role out here, and you niggas can't even pay for her and support, and you can't even be the leader of your house. And yes, finances matter. Finances matter, you goofball ass ninjas. Finances matter. You pay the cost to be the boss. You snicker, draw, stain having ass ninjas. All right, I disagree with that philosophy in the red pill space forever. I was like, hell no. 50-50? No, fuck that. All right. Nah, it's going to be 100% CGA. And if the bitch want to get along and for the ride, because here's what I say. If I'm making the same income as a woman, I fucked up somewhere as a man. That's me right here. Look, if I'm making the same income as a woman I'm dating, I fucked up somewhere as a man. Now, if she making the same income as me, we uber winning. We uber winning. We ain't gonna be here with you normie niggas. We gonna be behind the gate somewhere, living on 1.2 million in Paducah, Kentucky. I should be not dealing with no woman making as much money as me. Trust me. There ain't no way in hell I'll be by myself. Right? Fuck that. I'm going to be making the same. Now, look, if that's what you want to do in Milwaukee, that's what you want to do in Memphis, do it. But I refuse to be sitting around making $4,000 a month with some bum, soggy, regular bitch. Hell, fuck no. Hell no. I ain't limiting myself. Nope. Y'all didn't read The Free Agent Lifestyle, did y'all? No fucking way that I'm going to let her compare myself in a $4,000 a month salary and say, I'll make just as much as you. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. No way, bruh. No way I'm going for that. I need to find a way to level myself up first, man. I'm not leveling up for her, but I'll be damned if I make the same amount some regular bitch pushing human resource papers around. I'll be damned. What? Hell no. So I can negotiate what she gonna do in the hopes that, hell no. Brother, y'all got it wrong, man. Y'all got it wrong. See, you're not making 100% so you can pay for her. She coming into your world. If she just so happens to come into your world, she need to come in your world. Y'all walking over to her, bruh. Y'all walking over to her. And a woman never going to do 50-50. Never. It's never 50-50. You're fooling yourself, bruh. You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. It's never going to be 50-50. You're going to do way more than her. There's no damn way, bruh. Y'all out of control with this shit. You bitches out of control. There ain't no goddamn way I'm going to look at her and wait for her $4,000 to hit the direct deposit so I can pay my bills. Hell no. Nope. Hell no, bruh. Nope. Hell no. There ain't no way I'm going to let that $4,000 to hit so I can figure out the rest of my week. Hell no. Mitch ass ninjas. These men are some straight Mitches out here. I swear to God. All right, but anyway. Swear to God. Oh my goodness. I can't stand these new level ass Mitches. All right, and you black men should be ashamed of yourself. Hell no. What the fuck's wrong with you ninjas? You need to be able to afford 100% by yourself. If you need her money to live, you done lost. Y'all ninjas lost. Lost. Hell no, bruh. Did you read my book, Clyde? FBA. Oh, pro-black. Pro-wax. Let me get rid of this pro-whack ass ninja. Simp ass pro-blacks. All right, I can't stand you pro-blacks. Simp ass pro-blacks. Ninja, you pro-black ass ninjas always talking that cheap shit. Ninja, do you got incense? You got a dashiki on and an African flag in your bedroom. What's wrong with you? This is crazy. Unbelievable, bruh. Baby mama, you mama's boy ass pro-blacks. I'm tired of you ninjas coming in my chat. This bullshit. What's wrong with men? What's wrong with men? This is men. You guys aren't men. You can't negotiate 50-50 and talk about this men shit and what women need to do. No fucking way. All right. Unbelievable, man. Talking about we need their help economically. Hell the fuck no. What's wrong with men? I can't stand you men, man. I can't stand y'all for real, bruh. I need to make some content for women. This is no way. I can't continue with these Mitches out here. I can't continue with y'all sad ass existence, complaining about women and what they gonna do. You can't even tell her to stop putting that baby hair on her head if she paying 50-50. This is unbelievable. Trash individual males out here. These men are trash, bruh. These men are garbage men out here. All right, ladies, I see why y'all act the way you. These men are garbage. These bitch-ass ninjas are absolute trash at representation of men out here. Just doing enough to get by. Unbelievable. Absolutely filthy men out here. All right. There ain't no men out here. There is no men out here left. Sad existence of males out here. There ain't none but males left at this particular point. Why am I doing content for these Mitches? All right, I can't stand it. All right. I can't stand it, bro. Y'all want to be men, complain, they need to do, and these women need to do, and you're coming to the table with 50-50. If you don't carry your ass up out of here. Our society gone, bruh. We ain't never taking no masculinity back. You gonna wait to take masculinity back for your girlfriend's direct deposit to hit. Unbelievable, man. These men ain't got it, bruh. These men ain't got it. They ain't ready. Let me get to these super chats, because I got a nice piece of calico coming my way. All right, and I need to hit the showers. Instead, I'm looking at these trash organization of men out here. All right. I can't stand it, man. I don't want to even be associated with some of these goofballs out here. These ninjas don't want to get me. These the same ninjas that never sent me a super chat, too. Watching me for years. And I'm lacing them up with game. And these ninjas out here claiming, well, I could make it. Unbelievable, man. These guys are unbelievable males today. I can't no more. I can't no more with these individuals, man. Fuck y'all and your red pill philosophy, you complaining ass losers. I mean, this is some of these men are a disgrace. They're a disgrace to man. Disgrace. They argue with me more than they argue with their 50-50 fat, ugly girlfriend. And they're sitting up here talking about me. Shout out to the brothers that donate. I'm just saying. This is just a disgrace. All right, come on, man. These men are not to be helped anymore. These men are not to be reasoned with. You guys are a disgrace to manhood. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else with your bullshit. Go find somebody else to watch, please. Go find somebody else to watch. Broken ass men. Broke and broken at the same time. These broke ass ninjas out and then want women to listen to them. Kick rocks. Please kick rocks. I'm tired of these goofy ass ninjas, man. Please stop in please. Go somewhere and get in your live stream today to talk about me, ninja. I don't give a fuck with your 58 viewers on your fucking 8-hour live stream. Go somewhere with that bullshit. All right, anyway, let me get to these super chats because I got something brewing here. I got something up my sleeve. All right, shout out to brother Colgate says, Coach, thanks for sharing the game. Justin O says, I remember a coworker of mine was going through child support hearing with a baby mama terrorist even after he got remarried. His wife always asked, why does this greedy beast keep stealing money from us? Even the significant others are being extorted. And if you get remarried, her income is household income. And guess what? It is up for grabs. So if you get divorced or you have a baby mama and you get a new wife, her income is considered your household income. And yes, that can be, some cases, included in the child support. But y'all ninjas don't want to listen. All right, Dr. Beto, you know, it's funny, CGA. I just had a flashback to what my dad used to do nightly. He would watch the show Married with Children every night while my stepmom was not amused. I wonder why he watched it. But like him, I'm watching CGA at the same age. He was watching the show, and that was his release, 100%. H Everyday, thank you for feminism for setting men free and setting you free as a man and cutting the blubber out of my life. I want to say F you in your 50-50 scenario and the ADHD F you and your donuts and beach walks and also the coworker friend's birthday. For real, that's what it said, coworkers. I put my life on the line, and this is the thanks that I get. We got a coworker's birthday party. No. He says, H Everyday, great observation, coach. You saw that ish too on how long it took old girl to get to the point. You could do a whole show on how girls beat around the bush in conversations and arguments just to be right on some BS. Tranisha, to women who listen to their baby daddy sob story, when you get married and file joint taxes, they can take the wife's refund. Thank you, Tranisha. It happened to me happened to my stepmother. And of course, she was childless when they met, while my dad had 3 times 3. It's the woman that has to pay because he got it for free. So Tranisha is also bringing up the fact that a woman's tax return can get taken for a man's back child support. This is true. Tranisha and the other brother who brought that up just put y'all up on game. Okay, who was the other brother? Dr. Beta? No, it was Justin O. So Justin O. Tranisha brought it up. That's a fact. If you remarry and you have a baby mama or you're divorced and you file joint taxes, your baby mama could take you back for that joint tax household income, which is double income. It's the double income, you 50-50 ninjas. So now she's taking the baby mama, the second wife loses because you filed joint taxes. Thank you, Tranisha. Yep, the baby mama's tax return getting snatched in Yaga. All right. Yep, JC says being roommates with 5 other men is crazy. I feel sorry for the ninja that called her his woman. On the other hand, I'm an old school gigolo coach. They got to pay to fill this 3-inch pinch. All right, shout out to you. Ken Roll says thumbs up. All right, shout out to our brother Bob. He says it's true. Except for STEM teachers, most of them all fail their way into teaching. Most of them have a loser mentality. The worst ones are the elementary school teachers. You have to be careful. They will poison the minds of your child in their formative years. And most of them are female. 90% of elementary school teachers are female. Most of them identify as liberal politically. And they're also probably not making a lot of money unless they're married. If they're not married, they're probably going to be young and liberal. And then they're going to introduce all kind of liberal shit to your children. And your children are going to soak it up like a sponge. All right, that's going to be their first indoctrination into liberal ideology or probably some cultural Marxism. So be careful with sending your kids to elementary school with young teachers. They're very idealistic and so forth and so on. Shout out to Rick says, any advice for a 20-year-old man? Ninja, you got time. Have time. Do not rush it. As a man, it is a marathon, not a sprint. I don't think men under 22 should have a serious girlfriend at all. I mean, unless you live in Boise, Idaho or something like that, where you guys have this culturally a tradition. But visit some linglings. They have Asian. Get your peen touched by a lingling. Get some relief. All right, but don't rush in these scenarios. Most of these girlfriends are going to be temporary at best. And none of these girls are going to be wife materials. Get to work, start building, and don't feel like don't feel like you slept with enough women. I slept with 8 women, coach. I know, I'm done. I want one piece of punani the rest of my life. Don't do it. Hang in there. Life is long as a male, but as much is required of a man. If you guys want to be treated as men, all right, I don't understand how you are coming to the table less than a man. How? Ninjas are like, men don't have to be providers. Okay, women don't have to be traditional, right? And they don't have to have sex with you on command. I'm fair with that. Guys, that's fair game to me. If you want to be in some situation where she gets to say what she wants to do and whatever all this shit that you guys want, all right? But you want her to have intimacy with you. You want all of these things. You want her to be willing to do all of these things to help you as a helpmate, a helpmeet. You want all that, but y'all coming to the table less than a man. I mean, it is unbelievable, man. I don't know how y'all negotiating this shit. And it is, again, settling. There was one guy in here literally was saying he settled. He's like, I don't know, coach. I don't agree. I found a woman here and there. I don't even think he said he found one. He was like, there's women out here that will do this. AKA settle. Right? That's called settling. And we all settle, but that's called settling, sir. You literally are trying to squeeze a motherfucking square peg in a round hole. You literally are going to find the fat women or the goofy woman that are going to go for this for I don't know how long, sir. How long do you think this is going to last? Forever? Certainly it's not going to last forever. You're going to be in a temporary relationship. You're literally described settling. You took the women that don't want 50-50 and you went into the 50-50, the women that are willing to go 50-50. And then whittled your options down to that. All right. Now watch this. Let's say I had a woman, a young lady, that came into my life today, and I continue to have good income. I continue to have good income. Let's just say that. And she came in and said, Coach, I'll go 50-50 with you today. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, if that's what we're doing, then okay, I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet because she's going to lose most of her income, and I'm going to have a whole bunch of income. So she came into my world today. Hey, I like 50-50. I'm not going to do none of this traditional shit. Okay, you're going to pay me 50-50. And she came in and paid half of my whatever the shit that I got going on. That's an L for her. There ain't no way in hell, bruh, she going to be able to keep up with this shit. This is why I tell you, I basically disqualified these women. So she going to have to come in and be like, okay, yeah, I'm under your program then. I'm on what you talking about. She can't afford to pay half of my shit. Right? She can't afford it. She literally stuck. Guys, you would see my expenses. This woman will fold up quick. Okay, all right, I can't do it. Guess what? She's going to listen. She's going to do less talking and more listening. And if she don't want to do it, she knows she's going to get replaced in seconds. Right? So leverage. Leverage. But instead, y'all going to, oh, man, I can't do no better than this. So I gots to boss. Boss, I gots to get me a 50-50. And she be happy to do it, boss. She be happy to do it. How many women you think today taking that deal? Yeah, by the way, she would have to pay half of all my expenses. All right? Because there's multiple vehicles here. She got to pay for the insurance on that. Right? She going to have to pay for the insurance. She going to have to pay because I'm traveling, bitch. We going on vacation, bitch. Now, what she going to tell me is I can't pay for my half. Okay. Well, between your legs is your half then. All right. So listen up. I need it on command. Because we going on vacation. We going 2 weeks to Brazil, bitch. You know what that airline ticket costs? $2,500 to $3,000. Pay your half or you getting left behind. Because I'm not going to whittle my life down for her because she wants to be a loser. All right, fuck all that. All right? Nah, you got to pay half of all my expenses. You want to go 50-50? I bet you don't. Okay, so be quiet. And she just going to be like this, all right?
Okay, Daddy.
Real quick. Or she going to live at her own apartment and pay her own rent and her own bills and see me when I need to see her and I'll fold her ass up. No women coming in here. Yep, they're going to be, yes, king. Okay, Daddy.
Okay, Daddy.
That fast. All because you leveled up. You shouldn't be competing on par with women for no 50-50. Bro, you should be ahead of her for her to make a decision. Okay, I can't afford 50-50 in his lifestyle. Okay, so I have to, that's the only choice I got.
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, now good. Now we listening. There's the negotiation that fast. There's the negotiation. She can't afford to live my life. Can't afford it. And I would love, go ahead. I'll wipe her whole paycheck out in 1 week. All right, what you going to do for these next 3 weeks? Are we doing 50-50 these next 3 weeks? You wiped out. Is this, y'all don't want to do this, huh? This is too much for y'all. Okay, all right. We see what we doing. Maryland guy says, Coach, what the hell is wrong with males today? He says, I won't call them men. Partner meetings? I would rather get no poon than put up with that. Facts. No way. There's no way. I'm not having a partner meeting, no. Not with no worksheet and shit either. Right? Not with no worksheet, bruh. I'm trying to help y'all, man. For real. And it don't take much to get to this. All you got to do is make $8K a month, and most women are literally wiped out. They can't compete. $8K. This is me telling you this. If a man made $8K, she literally can't compete with that. Most women barely make it $3,500. I know most men are, but this message, most men aren't going to get this. Just like, and you can make $8K relatively soon in your life, right when you get 35. Kayla says women don't want to be controlled by a man, but they don't truly want to do this so-called 50-50 thing. Feminism is the biggest lie of all time. And that's the biggest rip. If you guys know this, there's no such thing as 50-50. Can we agree on that? There's no such thing as it. It'll never be 50-50. That is the biggest rib of all time. Is that it's not actually 50-50. It's actually you doing 60-40. All right, and they have no leverage in the situation. Guys, it's not 50-50. But if you got to a situation where you made $8K a month, you literally got 80% of women by a chokehold. On a chokehold. Where they can't negotiate with you. All right, I'm not negotiating. No partner meeting, no. Right? All right, no, I'm not marking off my motherfucking calendar. I put the trash bag in. I'm not checking off your little chore sheet. Nah. $8K a month, they done. They done negotiating. Now you can come in with a whole different leverage game. You don't got to settle no more. You don't got to settle no more. But I'm telling you, man, he says net or gross. Whatever. He says at 6K they melt. Facts. How many women you know making 6K a month? I'll wait. I know women grinding making $3,500 a month. Grinding. And they bringing home $3,500 a month. They got roommates. And they a manager somewhere. 4K tops. And I'm not shitting on people's income. What I'm saying is, as a guy, the bar is so fucking low, it's ridiculous. I know. We all at different levels, but the bar is super duper low, bruh. The bar is hella low. Anyway, I got to hit the showers because yeah. If you on locals, you'll get the update. But you know what I'm talking about here. Shout out to the coach gang. Yeah. And we out of here. Peace.